Hello, everybody, and welcome to this. And what this is a brand new show, which is kind of a rebirth of a very old show. Back in the day, about 2009, almost 15 years ago, Jesus, I'm old. We did an original draft show where we originally at the time had a wrestling podcast, and we did let's do a fancy draft, just a fun side thing. But see, for the next 5 years or so, it became the thing on the show, and it became progressively more and more in depth and complicated, and we got to the point where it was just these high production podcasts, which basically gave me the skills that I've used for the audio dramas that I now do, all the sound editing and the voice editing and stuff. And obviously I was only editing my own voice by that point, but you know, it led into that kind of stuff that I do now. So I thought, you know what, I don't love wrestling anymore. I still like it. I still check in every now and then, but I don't keep up to it as much as I used to. But you know, I've been playing a lot of 2K22 and just having fun doing sim stuff with that. So it's like, hey, let's bring this back. Let's see who's interested in doing it. So if you don't know me, I am Karl. As always, I am the producer and director of Scyther Audio Dramas, the former host of Beyond the Mat, which is a very long old show back in the day that spawned this whole thing, where the original Scyther podcast's name came from. I am going to be the AEW head booker, which is to say that I'm going to draft my roster of AEW wrestlers, and then we're going to do monthly shows where we present in video form for the. I think back in the day we did audio form. We did do a video one when we came back. We tried to do a 2.0 redo in about 2016 where we did a YouTube version. But this is going to be a full version of that, and basically we've realised that doing this weekly is not feasible for any of us anymore. But you know, we're going to do monthly shows where we just do the pay-per-views and the recaps and the storylines, which is different for me, obviously being AEW, seeing as how obviously AEW only have a few pay-per-views a year, so I'll probably be doing like, you know, big dynamites sort of thing. So yeah, I'm Karl, and I am joined by one of the original draftees or drafters. Gems, I guess, from the original fantasy show, Jefferson Troop.
Hello. Yes, started as a fan, eventually worked my way up to booker of one of the promotions, and then eventually me and Karl switched promotions because I was Ring of Honor. He was
you were
WWF,
Ring of Honor booking John Cena and Triple H, and I was WWE booking AJ Styles and Claudio Castagnoli. Wait a minute.
So we just said, what are we doing?
Yeah.
And so I will be heading up the WWF in this.
Oh, round. You're gonna be WWF, not WWE.
I was debating on it, and honestly, if I say WWE, forgive me, but I'll stick with WWF.
And I'm also joined by Glen Barker, who will be holding up his own original promotion, simply because he didn't want to be Impact. Like, what other one could you possibly do? That would be the third person in this race, MLW, I suppose. But he'll be in his own promotion, which will be the WWA.
Short for the World Wrestling Alliance, as it's known as.
Not the money laundering front of the World Wrestling All Stars.
You draft Jeff Jarrett, I swear to God.
Listen, I decided to call it at the time, my old drama back in the day when the Cyber Podcast team were doing theirs like 10 years ago. God bless you guys, man. It was inspiring because of what Karl and JJ were doing. I thought, what if I kind of merge their creative and I'll just do my own thing? And it did was like a test, and it was like a new thing I fell in love with. And then eventually I thought, you know, I'm going to get the World Wrestling All Stars as like an early name, but then as I would progress over time, I would give it a new identity. And I thought World Wrestling Alliance sounds appropriate.
I mean, people who did watch the old one back in the day, you'll know Glen as the Other and Fusic fan who was definitely all about Kane.
Yeah.
If he doesn't,
we like messing with him.
If he doesn't get Kane.
Hey, no, don't worry. It's also
first draft pick of the Legends, Kane. I think he just quit. That'll be it.
We'd have a two-man crew here.
We've also got with us one of the original commentators towards the latter half of the original fantasy. We've got Tom Williams.
Yeah, I came in and killed the whole thing.
Yeah, you were the Vince Russo.
You did.
Yep.
In truth, it literally just stopped because I got a full-time job. And then in later years, I've got a second job on top of my full-time job, which is doing the audio dramas. So it's just I didn't have the time. And then it was just like, hey, we could do it as a monthly
Gimmick.
show.
Don't kill my gimmick. I turned up and killed it.
Okay, we'll get that'll be a gimmick. Okay. So yeah, I guess we'll get down to it. We've got a lot to go. So just so you don't know, I'm AEW. JJ is WWF. So WWF is coming back instead of WWE, and we got WWA. So basically, what we're doing here is we're going to draft our own rosters, put on a show every month. It's going to be basically simulated in the video game, but we're going to have storylines and stuff which will simulate with what we could do, acting, pictures, that kind of stuff to make it fun. Now we have decided, obviously, the fact that JJ's been able to be the World Wrestling Federation instead of WWE, which they have not been in 25 years, over 20 years. Basically, it is a fantasy. We can do whatever we want. Although we did want to put a limitation on legends, just because otherwise it just becomes like an all stars roster.
At least in the old one, I think that was one of the struggles. Is like, your main events, he would just be packed with like these, quite frankly, ridiculous matches that would never happen.
Yes, and it was a lot of fun. And
it was fun, but
I feel like we'd just do the same thing we did before.
Yeah,
right. So we are going to have 5 legends each that are drafted out of time. It's going to be them from any period we want in their prime. Living, dead, whatever. We could draft Owen Hart, all that kind of stuff. But we'll get to that after we've picked the ones who are currently active. So for them to be a legend, they need to have been retired. But the current people have to have been at least part-time active in the last year in order to be drafted in the first 25. Now, I suppose what we're going to do first of all is going to have to decide who goes in what order. So let me bring up a random generator here. Okay, it is spinning. Got to spin it here. Wish I could stream it live, but we're doing it.
Spinning, folks. It's going to be so much fun. Man.
Okay, right. It's landed on JJ.
Oh,
to be first. Then going second.
You and me going last, Karl.
Glen is going to be second.
Oh, nice.
Right. So I've decided I should have videoed that so it was on the up and up. But the fact I've come last, you should realise that. Why would I cheat and put myself last? So yeah. So that's the draft order.
So you're being heel now.
So obviously,
by Karl.
Obviously, but there's going to be people who we all want, so that's why we're going to have an order to this, and it just makes it fair. All right, JJ. So we're going to do a draft pick of 25 active wrestlers. Now we did lay down a couple of rules. One of them is you can draft a tag team as an entire pick. However, they must be mostly known for being a tag team, pretty much exclusively a tag team for the most part, and they can't be kind of off doing their own singles things most of the time, basically.
Right.
So, all right. So, with that said,
for the viewers, we went over this the other night, arguing about whether tag teams count as tag teams or not, because there are some that, towards the end of their career, were tag teams. I mean, technically, the last match Undertaker and Kane had was in Saudi Arabia as a tag team. And we were arguing about
there's a lot of case by case, and we'll have to kind of debate,
whether about that.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, whatever headcanon you people want to make up for how WWE were able to get the WWF name back. Let's say in this universe, Saudi Arabia bought WWE and ran it into the ground, but then eventually Stephanie and Shane got together and brought the WWF back or something like that. But of course,
3 years time.
I kind of like that. I might roll with that.
That would work. I can see that actually. I can see that.
You can tell how part-time writes scripts for a living.
What if my company helps you get
with that on the
deal?
Yeah. So basically, WWF are back. This is where we're going with. All contracts, all injuries are completely refreshed. If somebody's injured or somebody is obviously tied to a contract, we're all wiping all that clean. It's completely fresh start. And as I say, there is some time travel, timey-wimey shit going on with the legends, but that's why we've limited it to 5. So with that said, let's go ahead and go to draft pick number 1 for the World Wrestling Federation.
All right.
Again.
I am, the former WWE, so I might as well go with the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns.
Oh, I should have had. I had a funny feeling.
Never did I think I would pick that as my number 1, but here we are.
Yeah, I mean, we left off in the height when we last did this. It was in the
That
height
was the
of
height of the
bad Roman.
Roman hate.
Yeah.
Oh,
Whereas now they
what?
actually turned him heel, and he's much
Finally
better.
got it right. So
Right. So for the WWF, the first pick is the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns. So for the WWA, your first pick, Glenn.
It's a good job I wasn't picking Roman Reigns because I had no bloody intention of picking him on. So you can keep him, JJ. As for my first pick, as you kind of know, for a kayfabe, I'm old school. I'm going for one of the legends. I'm taking.
No.
No.
We're doing the legend. We're doing the legends at the end. Just do the original.
Oh, okay.
Do the first 25 first.
Oh, 25.
We'll do the legends at the end.
I've got 25 written down, which is good.
Yeah. So do your first of your main active,
Active,
current modern day guys.
All right then. Thanks for clearing it up, lads. Sorry, I got mixed up. There was a little memory loss I had there. Okay. I'm looking at my list. I've got all 25 written down. I know you guys may have wanted him. JJ's going to be shocked. I'll start big. Taking Brock Lesnar.
Oh.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh. All right.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
We can do something with Brock Lesnar, and he's not going to be doing suplexing.
Oh no, we're gonna have to fight over somebody. I just realized. Oh.
No.
Yes,
JJ,
you are.
Uh-oh.
JJ, do not worry. I've got something.
Although we'll do. I say we'll switch the order for every round to make it fair. But yeah, but at the minute JJ is first. Just keep that in mind. Okay, so I'm gonna go for my number one pick for AEW, the only company in this who actually exists in reality. And I will go with, it's a pretty predictable for me. I'm going to go for the phenomenal one, AJ Styles.
Oh, God damn it,
I knew it.
He's on my list.
I knew it. I didn't even put him on my list because I'm like, Carl's going to take him. I knew it. I knew
I remember when we did that quick, when we were doing the brand split one, you took AJ because you were first, and I was like,
he
was going to be number one, whether it was you or me.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking about having AJ, man, but I thought...
Now, obviously, obviously, to clarify, folks, if we draft somebody who is currently active, we have to get them in their current condition. So this AJ Styles is not going to be doing many 450 splashes, but he is still pretty spry.
I thought you were going to younger AJ Styles.
But but then I'd have to use one of my legend picks for somebody who's still active, you know. So we'll go ahead and go to draft pick number 2 for the World Wrestling Federation. WF, who are you taking, JJ? Don't worry, I am writing this down, by the way. I mean, you can.
Okay.
I'm just writing my list down as well.
Yeah, write yours down. I'll keep a note as well.
I've got a few names here. I'm gonna go with the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
Oh, shit. That was one on my list, obviously. So.
Oh yeah, you're right. I didn't even think about that, but yeah, you're right.
Yeah, so he is
right in with yours as well.
Yeah, so he is. I'm going to be picking an alternate at some point. We've obviously prepared a lot of alternates for this very reason.
Me too. Cody was on my list, JJ. I had interest in him because of his recent comeback. He's done really well for himself.
Yeah.
All right, so that's the second pick for WWF. WWA. This is going to get mixed up. WWF.
World Wrestling Alliance.
Yeah. So who are you picking for your second pick, Glenn?
Oh, for number 2, I've been thinking about him. Well, wasn't too sure if any of you guys were interested, but my second pick is Samoa Joe.
Son of a bitch.
Oh, man.
AJ Styles,
okay.
Son of a bitch.
What would you expect?
It's funny the name, because like I wrote a bunch of names down here, and it's like, it's funny the names that like pop up and you go, what was it I think of that guy?
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, that's for taking AJ Styles, brother.
Well, yeah, all right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and take the third of that trifecta. I'm taking Bryan Danielson.
Whoa.
Damn it.
He's on my list as well. Damn it.
Oh, damn it.
The best he's been for, well, since the old days, really.
Yeah,
the three pillars of the guys who came from ROH to, in 2 cases, TNA and became big WWE main eventers. Those guys were always going to go. The kind of the modern day versions of Shawn Michaels.
2 years ago was retired.
Mm-hmm.
And is now having the run of his life.
Yes.
He is. It's amazing how Brian's come back, and when we all thought he would never wrestle again, and look where he is now. He's a lucky.
Well, he's
lucky
staying
man.
with AEW where he can bleed.
So you can keep him, Carl. Anyway.
So
keep him.
JJ, it's your third pick.
You stole Brian from me. I'm very upset. So I'm
Right.
gonna steal. Yeah, he's active. I'll call him active. CM Punk.
That's all right.
He is. He has been active in the last. He's injured and he's not technically retired.
He's not retired.
No,
Technically,
he's just sitting on the shelf. That's fair. Yeah.
We said active in the last year. He was active 6 months
Yes,
ago.
that is true. That is true. Active in the last year.
Oh, she's gone. We lost someone there. Turns out, Punk was good to see him coming back, and I just need to, before I pick my second pick, I just want to quickly notify you lads that it was so good to see CM Punk. I mean, the hate that I had for him for so long just wore off.
Well, yeah, all I'll say to that one is it's
again.
good luck. You have fun with that one, JJ.
Look, I didn't have any.
Keep him from brawling me guys and walking out.
To be fair, in the old fantasy, I had to deal with the click, so
That's true. Yeah. Yeah, and I suppose in this world we can placate him. Yeah.
I think it does mean. I think Punk being.
I've got enough Saudi money to offer him to.
Yes, yeah. Don't draft Colt Cabana.
The elite.
Or Miz, or Hangman, or the Elite, or.
That's fine. You can not draft them. Okay, so I will go ahead and go to Glenn for his third pick.
Well, I'm picking up some good ones. I was very careful about it. Been one of my favourites. He was an NXT original if I hadn't discovered him. I'm taking Finn Balor.
Yeah, of course you did.
All right. Oh no, poor.
Was it for Finn Balor?
Poor Karl just getting.
If it wasn't,
a lot of people have been picked have been in my top 10. Let's put it that way.
Oh no!
Yeah.
He's like, why did I put myself last?
I've got a good alternate. It's fine. I didn't put myself last. I did a random wheel spin that put me last. And now even though I didn't record it, it was definitely legit.
Wow.
So I'm going to go for my number 4 pick again. It's my number 3, but it was my 4 on my list. I'm going to take Becky Lynch.
You son of a gun.
Okay.
It was on my women's division.
That's good.
Damn.
Now, we will say, in terms of, obviously, we're suspending some disbelief with this WWF, all that sort of stuff. So suspending some disbelief. Gimmicks and copyrights, screw all that. She can be Becky Lynch at AEW. Let's just say that the workers all own their own gimmicks like the 80s guys do.
Hang on a second, Carl. I've just checked my list. She's Becky Lynch is even on my list, so sorry, I said you can keep her.
Yeah, well, I mean, I can keep her because I drafted her. That's how this works. Yeah. So I will go ahead and go to WWF for pick number 4.
All right. Funny you picked her because I'm picking the other half. Seth freaking Rollins.
Oh, we split them up.
Yes.
Sorry, guys. You can hang around with each other at Christmas, but during the year, you work for me.
Yeah, hang on. Yep, you have officially got Seth back in, so you could do a reunion unless you want to do something with Rollins. For something special, maybe like for a special event.
Sure, there'll be a super card.
Yes, there'll be something like that. We'll go to Glenn for your number 4 then.
Just typing off the ones I've already just booked in because I'm doing a newer list as I'm going along as well.
I'm typing everything up as you can keep your own list, but I'm typing everything up. So
all right then. I was just doing it to back myself up so I could remember if I have any short memory loss. Okay, my next one. This is actually one I don't think you guys will be expecting, but he impressed me. He was an NXT as well before the whole pandemic struck and everything else. I'm taking one guy who deserves a bigger push. I'm taking Keith Lee.
That's a good pick.
Yeah, that is a good pick. Another one from my 25. Let me cross that off.
He really was impressive. I just felt like there was something about his character, the way he connected with the audience. Nothing to do with his rap music. I just like the guy who played this big guy who could do some amazing things. I thought this guy deserves a push.
Karl right now is the AWA just getting his guys blocked.
To quote, I think it was Adam Blampier off YouTube. How do you get Keith Lee wrong?
We'll find out, won't we, Glenn?
Don't worry, mate. I've got something in mind for him.
He's got size ability, and the bloke sounds like Barry White.
Yeah.
Gotta be able to do something with them. I agree.
Okay, I'm going to hurry up and take this person before they get taken. Then I'm taking Britt Baker.
Not on my list, mate.
Very, very good.
Not there.
Hang
on a minute, Britt
Baker. Britt Baker, DMD.
That one.
You're AEW. You kind of like you need to have her. It wouldn't be right.
All right, sorry.
The top woman of AEW.
That one.
So I will then go back to WWF for their next pick.
Just getting awesome, man.
Number 5.
Karl, I'm sorry. He's next on my list. If you were looking for him, Jon Moxley is coming to the WWF.
Is he going to be Jon Moxley or is he going to be Dean Ambrose?
Jon Moxley.
Okay.
That's nice.
I shocked you there with that one, but we'll keep him Jon Moxley.
You brought the shit. I had a feeling you were going to take Dean Ambrose, aka Moxley.
You know what? He actually was not on my list.
He wasn't on
his wife might be, but he's not. Yeah.
Who's his wife?
That's a shocker.
You've got the Shield. You've got the whole Shield.
Yep.
Could do a reunion.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, he's not Dean Ambrose, is he? He's Jon Moxley. Jon Moxley wasn't in the Shield.
This could be a new one.
You're right. You got me there.
Yeah. All right. So, Glenn, your pick number 5.
As for pick number 5, I'm very glad you said it. It's another NXT Modern One from 2.0, and he really impressed me. And he almost looked like me with the short hair too. I'm taking Braun Breaker, the one who's the guy who's being built up like Scott, the guy who looks like a modern day Scott Steiner.
Well, that's because he's his nephew.
He does. You're right.
He is?
Yeah, yes, he's Rick Steiner's kid.
Holy fuck! I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Wow. Damn, the guy who looks like me is a nephew.
I love how you said that unironically. That was amazing.
I didn't know you said that.
Okay. So for my pick number 5, I'm securing the incumbents now because they're a threat. I'm taking MJF.
Oh,
that's on my list. All right. Good pick. Good pick. He was next on my list.
Exactly.
Oh man, that's a good pick.
We do commentary. Just you wait till I slander that motherfucker. I hate this guy. I hate him with a passion, as Jim would say.
Okay, so we're gonna go quickly to pick number 6 for the WWF.
Pick number 6. We're gonna start building up our women's division here. Charlotte Flair.
Cool.
Damn you, JJ.
I'm okay with that.
You Flair schmuck. She was going to be my top woman for my division.
Well, you gotta find another one as you go into pick number 6.
There's plenty of others, but I'll warn you, they're coming off the board.
That was one of them. Okay. She was.
Pick number 6 for WWA.
WWA. Oh, this is going to be. I can't believe I'm picking her. I know you might want her, Karl, but I'm taking the boss, Sasha Banks.
Oh no.
Yes.
Yeah, she was on my list too.
And not only did I have her, I had her down under her new alternate fucking name because I was so confident I was going to get her.
Monet.
What was her name? What was the alternate name?
Mercedes Monet.
Monet, yeah.
It's fine. Mine will be a harmonious locker room. It's fine. I won't have any of those toxic personalities.
Oh, this is freaking cool, man.
God damn it. Okay. All right. I've just realised I've got somebody twice, so I'll get rid of that. Okay.
Thank God I got the boss, man. I need someone.
Yeah. Okay, I need to make sure
I'll warn you, the women are gonna go quick here in the next few minutes.
Yeah. They are.
I'll be polite and I'll warn you. I'm taking a few women here. The next
but don't worry. Don't you worry, JJ. I'll play along with you, brother.
Right. Yeah. Good point.
I'm enjoying this, man. This is absolutely
okay. Knowing that, I'm gonna go ahead and.
Who's your next pick then?
I'm considering now. You know what? I'm gonna make sure I secure this person. I'll come back to the women. I'm gonna make sure I secure him because I've got an idea. Mike Mazanin, The Miz.
Oh, that's very interesting.
Yeah.
You must
get
have
him in the top
I
10.
can't wait to see it, but
That's actually good. He's in the top 10. That's actually quite interesting, Cole, because the last time he did,
Well, he's in my top 10 after 5 people have been eliminated, yes.
Yeah, but I mean, the last time he was low. Wow, you might give him that push, but I had no intention of putting him in because he's a good heel, but I have no intention of him because I don't.
Well,
know
just imagine him and MJF together. It'd be
oh,
interesting.
you better not. Oh my god! Don't think the Miz's heel could be any better than MJK.
That building is gonna riot.
Miz is a heel you could enjoy liking because he's a good
While
lad.
while we're on that, how are we handling managers? Because
we'll get to that afterwards. We're doing that.
I think that'll be the.
I've got separate things listed out. That's how we're going to do.
I mean, does the Miz come equipped with his wife?
No.
For example.
No.
Not in AEW, they don't.
Because in that case, they would have had to split Paul Heyman in half already. You know.
Don't worry. Don't worry. I got some.
Okay, so yeah, with that pick, we'll go ahead and go back to WWF. What other woman are you taking?
I am gonna take Rhea Ripley.
Rhea, let me check that on my roster. Nope, she's not on there. I don't know who she was.
I love how you know Braun Breaker is. We don't know who Rhea Ripley is. Your modern day knowledge is very.
Sorry
about that. Last year, I think Rhea.
She's a big monster of a woman. Australian.
She's really stepped her game up here in the last year. So.
Definitely has. I was impressed. I remember one time I was like, "Jan, she's legit."
Well, to be fair, when we started this draft all those years ago, you didn't know who Jushin Liger was, and I made you a super fan of him. So,
well, I've known Liger since thanks to you, Karl. He's been my
exactly.
He's still my number one Japanese wrestler of all time. Still, it's good when you learn from somebody else, and I thank you for that, bro.
And now I'm doing a Power Rangers show, so it all comes full circle. Glenn, your next pick.
Circle is now complete, as Darth Vader would say. I'm gonna get my women up again. This is gonna be an intriguing one. She was recent. She was one of the NXT originals. I'm taking Ember Moon.
All right.
Hey, that's a good pick.
Not bad.
I thought she was good because she was an intriguing woman in the XT at the time. I felt there was something cool.
She was good.
Yeah,
she wasn't not well utilized.
Maybe I can utilize her.
Where is she at the moment? She's the champion somewhere, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, she's ROH.
Yeah, she's in AEW and ROH. Yeah.
No, it's Women's Champion.
Yeah.
Which technically is AEW, to be fair. Okay, so with that said, I'll go ahead and start my tag team division off. I'm going to take the Lucha Brothers, which are Pentagon Jr. and Ray Phoenix.
Nice.
They were on my list. I was thinking about them.
Not Kalisto
and no,
Lucha.
The much better ones.
Oh no.
Pentagon and Ray Phoenix, who had an amazing ladder match on AEW the night.
He did. I was watching it actually, Karl. Funny enough, I when it comes to tag team,
you were watching it, but you thought they were the bloody Lucha House Party.
I thought they were an improved, like they replaced Sin Cara with somebody else.
Escalera de la Muerte.
Yes.
So my number is a 7.
8.
8. Oh,
I'm lost.
All right, my number 8 pick. I'm gonna continue the trend. I got to build up my tag teams. The Usos.
It's fine. You put that.
You've got to have the whole.
I had you, didn't I?
You got to have the whole thing. Yeah.
I had no intentions having them anyway, but I am.
I have a feeling I know one of your Legends picks might be.
I'm like. Oh.
Well, actually, there's loads of Legends it could be, but there's one in particular who'd be the one that WWE really want to get but he can't do it because he's too much.
Oh my god! Don't.
But we'll get to that.
I'm visioning it right now.
So, Glenn, you're number 8.
Well, I am lagging in tag teams because I've only picked one tag team that I already did know of, and they're actually on the main roster in the WWE. So, if I pick this one, would it go with the exact same?
It's one pick, yeah.
Well,
you haven't picked any tag teams so far.
I've only managed to pick one tag team that I only know in the modern era, which was in.
Right. So who are you taking? So who are they?
I'm taking the Viking Raiders.
Okay.
Eric and
Nice.
Ivor. Yeah, they were
I
so.
are.
Please
It was
book me
something-
as War
Glenn, your
Machine.
catering bill is going to be like ridiculous. You
Yeah,
realize
I was
this,
thinking-
War Machine.
he's picking up like all of the giants.
Yeah.
Don't worry, JJ.
But no,
I'm
yeah,
not like-
Brock
I'm not
Lesnar,
like-
Samoa Joe, Keith Lee, Braun Breaker, the Viking. Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
these guys need a big break. I'm not like Mr. McMahon who likes big sweaty men. I'm giving them the actual push
Yeah.
where they're actually going to like.
For my next pick, I'm gonna steal from the Forbidden Door because I'm taking Okada.
Oh, that's good.
Harder.
That's
I don't even
good.
have him.
That's a good one.
That's good, Carl. I didn't have him on my list, which is okay because
There's also a
Bad
set.
time he came back to the US and made a
Yeah.
splash after so many years of doing 6-star matches, going to Dave Meltzer in Japan.
wasn't that the same?
Um,
Wasn't that the guy in the old fantasy who was known as the Rainmaker?
the Rainmaker, that's the guy.
That Okada.
That's Okada.
Yeah.
That one,
Okay. So I will go ahead and go to JJ again for your
All
pick
right.
number 9.
All right, I'm gonna stick with building my women's division. I am taking Asuka.
Yeah.
Well, I kind of thought about having Oscar, but I wasn't too sure. She was definitely unique when I first saw her in
Is she
NXT.
going to be Kana?
Mm.
You can have, you can keep her, You can keep her, JJ, since you can.
I'll keep her as the name that I know her by. So
Yeah.
We all.
Yeah, well,
know.
yeah, he's WWF, isn't he? So he's technically WWE, so it makes
It's
sense.
funny you pick CM. It's funny you pick CM Punk, JJ, since you are drinking your Pepsi can. Actually,
Yeah.
how ironic.
Representing. Who are you picking as your next pick, Glenn?
Oh boy. I'm looking for my list here. I'm looking at some
Keep
of them.
in mind, for the random rules at the end, the
Yeah.
first 15 picks are the only ones that are secure. The last
Yeah.
10 are the ones that go into the random generator.
Yeah, I'm lost with
So
that.
so your first 15, you want to make sure are the
Okay.
ones you really want.
okay.
I had not had that written down, but keep that in mind because I didn't have time to do my whole draft list. Okay,
Mhm.
I can only do the first 25 and the legends and the managers. That's how far I got.
Yeah, that's all you need. I'm just saying, get the ones you want right now. Who's your pick number 9?
My pick number 9. Oh man, I know this is gonna be a bit of a shocker, but I'm taking another guy who was an NXT guy who I really thought was amazing. I'm gonna take Dijakovic.
Nice. Right,
Another guy who.
let me just. How do you spell that?
Wow. Hang on, let me just do my own debate. It's
I'll Google it.
Dominic. It's think of like
Okay, yeah, I've got it.
just because he was named Dominic Dijakovic doesn't mean he wasn't named after the invisible pandemic. Okay.
What?
But
Big
the word
Toby.
Covid at the end of his name. But I
All
have
right.
to say, this guy
Just
was
call
so
him
cool.
Dijak. Just call him Dijak because that was his name outside of the Fed.
It was, or you can call him
You
just.
can call him whatever you want.
But he was a good. He was a
Call him
really good
T-Bar.
Yeah.
Fuck that man.
Yeah,
He's back to his NXT original man. Back when he was a lot better. When the NXT used him better that time. Think of all the
Right,
matches
for
he
my
did.
next pick, I am going there to go and take him before anybody else does. I'm taking Chris Jericho.
Oh, dang!
That fits. That fits.
I was going to use 2000 Jericho for mine. I call him Y2J back then. No, he hates that now, but in mine he would accept it. He's a younger Jericho.
Does he hate that now?
That was a rumor I heard about. He says he doesn't like anyone telling him that, from what I was told. But I don't know if he does. But I would have called him.
I'm sure it annoys me people chant it AEW since that's not the character.
No.
I
But they would do it in
imagine
mine.
he's
if they did.
probably playing up to it because he's one of the old school types who plays up to whatever he's currently doing, and he's like
Right. His current thing is the greatest thing. What he was doing before sucked. You know, that's his thing.
He did.
Okay, so we're going to go back to WWF for pick number 10.
All right. Pick number 10. The Rated R Superstar Edge.
That's all right. You can keep.
you
it.
having an edge.
Are you gonna use? But are you gonna like?
Now
use
is he going to have the short hair or the long hair?
Ooh.
Want to make him
He just cut it off, didn't
Decisions.
he? Yeah.
Decisions.
That'll all be decided. We'll see on the night. We'll come back
suggest-
in.
I suggest, Carl, JJ, to give you a helping hand, I would suggest give Edge the long hair, but like make a hybrid of his attire, like he's a mixture of the attitude and modern. That would
Maybe.
Yeah, 'cause
Well, we'll
see.
find
We'll
out in
see
a
what
month's time.
comes.
Yeah. So, Glenn, why don't you go for your pick number 10?
I'm looking through my list. No, I had to pick a bunch of beer guys because I only remembered where they were because they're awesome matches. But speaking of which, I might cut down on the size a little bit. I'm looking through. I know this is going to be quite a shock. I know you guys were a bit of a mark of him. I'm taking the Swiss Superman, Cesaro.
Ooh.
Ooh, I know Carl's hurt by that.
Yeah, all right.
I know for a fact.
Sorry, man. Still, we can call him Castagnelli, but
Are you calling him Claudio or are you calling him Cesaro?
might call him Antonio.
Is he going to be Antonio Cesaro or is he going to be Claudio Castagnoli?
One point I accidentally called him Claudio Cesaro at one point on commentary with you one time.
What? Because I need to write down the name. What are you calling him?
The dude with the Swiss dude. Or anyways, oh wait, no, that was a late great. Whatever his name was. I might call him. Just call him Cesaro because that's how I recognised him back in the day. Yeah, the Swiss dude with the big swing. I just felt like I
Old
needed
Swiss guy
him.
that swings.
Master of the European uppercuts.
Right. So for my
At least
pick,
we know he can win a submission match if necessary.
Mm-hmm.
for my
Yeah.
pick number 10, I'm going to take Adam Cole.
I'm Karl, baby. Not a bad
Ooh,
choice.
Okay, not the Adam I thought.
Not
But
what I thought either. I thought you were picking
not
somebody
the
else.
one I was thinking of.
No.
I like Adam Cole. He's
The other Adam's fine.
Adam.
Oh man. Ooh, okay.
Ooh.
Ooh, we're gonna have some shoot promos if I
I'm with
Oh.
CM Punk on that one.
Oh my
so-
god.
All right, so we'll go back to WWF for pick 11.
Oh. Why don't I just round it out? Kevin Owens.
JJ, you son of a bitch. He was my next
Yeah,
pick.
he was on he was on my
Oh.
roster as well. Of course he was. Yeah. Cool.
I was gonna build up him as my super heel. Now I can't do my bloody Brock Lesnar match with him anymore. I envisioned.
Wait, Brock Lesnar's not going to be a heel?
I had
Good
a
luck.
plan. No, I had a plan vision of actually having those two, like having the dream match. You know,
Okay.
no matter if they were heels, we wanted to get on with it. You know what I mean?
All right.
That's what they wanted. Two profiles.
So I am going to go ahead and pick.
Is it my turn?
Oh wait, yeah, you're right. I skipped you. Sorry. Your pick.
Damn God, I had a feeling I was going to lose Kevin Owens, but oh well. At least I got Joe to put the real accent on. In any case, I'm kayfabing, man. God damn. This is going to be a unique one. I was thinking about him. I'm taking the legend killer, Randy Orton.
Interesting.
Hmm.
Was he on your list, JJ?
He was not, but I was thinking about him.
Yeah.
Just keep in mind, the Randy Orton I'm going to use, he's a bit of a hybrid. Okay. But he's got that ruthless aggression style.
I don't. Well, considering you're taking Randy Orton, I don't know if he could pull off the hair anymore. But,
No, I mean, he doesn't matter if he.
But he won't cause you as much problem, at least.
yeah,
No, but
that's true.
he's got the modern look style, but he's just doing his like legend killer style just a little more as he was. It doesn't matter about the hair.
If the dirt sheets are to be believed, we're lucky we're not doing this in a few months' time, because I was reading somewhere that they reckon he might be almost done.
Okay. But for right now, he counts as active. So
Yeah, he's still active now.
yeah, it's active.
Yeah,
So I will go ahead and pick for my next pick, Kenny Omega.
That's all right. Any intentions of making a
you-
book?
At this point, my picks are getting a little predictable as I'm just taking all the AEW main guys. For you.
That was unpredictable. I didn't see that, but I had a feeling you might as well get the. You know, are you going to form a bullet?
I'm not worried about stealing WWE guys at the minute now, so I'm just going for the guys I want.
You think you might be having predictions of making a AEW bullet club, maybe?
But yeah, it's a lot of my main picks are gone. I'll be doing a lot of alternates at the end. All right, so we'll go back to WWF for the next pick.
My next pick is going to be the tag team of the Street Profits.
Who are they?
Angelo Dawkins, Montez Ford.
I've never heard of them before, to be honest.
Dude can jump like crazy. They've had a lot of good matches with the Usos, so I need to build that tag.
Really charismatic team.
I
He
haven't
knows the Nature House Party, but doesn't know.
got. You don't. Maybe it was a good thing they didn't know.
It's very selective, these YouTube channels.
It's
Yeah,
funny
just
because I've only got one tag team anyway, so I don't know what the rest
Right,
is.
it's your pick next, Glenn, then. So who are you taking?
Some women to pick in here. I know this is going to be a little bit controversial. I know many fans didn't like her gimmick, but I definitely liked her. I'm taking Nikki Ash.
Okay.
Are you having her as Nikki Ash, or are you having her as Nikki?
As a
Nikki Ash,
superhero, or is she crazy?
She's going in her modern day.
You're
face
going.
form.
I think she's gone back to the old gimmick now, though.
But she's going as she is as a superhero. I need to get her over. Don't worry, she's not going to be cartoony. She's still
You
she's
need
still
some. You need some baby faces. So
a superhero, but she fights like crazy dog shit.
What's her name again now? It's Nikki.
Nikki Ash.
She went back to Nikki Cross now.
Yeah, Nikki Cross.
Nikki
Yeah.
Cross again now.
Yeah, but she fights like the superhero that we see her as, but she's dog shit crazy. Okay, so don't take her gimmick too seriously.
All right. So for my next pick, again, it's getting a little predictable. I'll take Darby Allin.
You can keep him.
That's a good pick. Good pick.
You can keep him, Carl. He's really good. He is. I mean, he's.
I'm going to be downloading a lot of things off content creator tonight. For WWE.
Wow. This would be
all
really
right.
intriguing.
Yeah, we'll go back to WWF for pick lucky number 13.
Ooh,
Right.
who's your number 13 on yours, JJ?
Number 13. Once again, building up the women's division. I'm taking Liv Morgan.
Okay.
I
Recently
don't have-
released Liv Morgan.
She's on my list.
Gotta have some young, some young baby faces to build.
Based.
Yep,
Yeah, I really wish there's certain women who have just retired, or I wish had not retired, like
Yeah,
the Iconics and people like that who are like,
Yeah.
Um,
I'm with you on that one, Carl. I'm with you on that
Technically
one.
speaking, though, because they were active within the last year, they're still okay.
Wait, the Iconics? Are we saying the Iconics are draftable?
I would say the Iconics are draftable because they were active within a year.
Yeah, that is the rule we said. If they were active within the last
That's
year,
what we said.
yeah, that's true.
I would say
Okay.
that makes the Iconics.
I'm not a tip of my hand though. So, lucky number 13 for you, Glenn.
Well, thankfully in my women's division, I don't have any tag teaming because I don't intend to. It's singles division in mine, which is good. I'm not really a fan of women tag team. However, though, I've got another one picking up. I'm taking Bailey.
She was on my list.
Bailey, yeah, she was good.
She was number 4 left on my list. So that's a good pick.
She's not quite a heel as she is now, or as a good girl as she was. She's somewhere. I'm kind of making her as a tweener type, but I've got something in mind for her.
Okay.
All right.
Well, for my next pick, I am going to take Shinsuke Nakamura.
Oh
God damn it! He was next. He was literally next on my list. He was
just
that hurt.
Man.
That really hurts. He was literally the next person on my list.
If I was gonna have him, I was gonna have him feud with you know who as a dream match, man. Oh my god.
Need to get him working again. None of this lazy WWE shit. Back to strong style.
King of Strong Style. We all of us would have done that, Carl. We all had that in mind.
Alright, so
I can't believe he waited that long. I thought he was going to be one of your earlier picks, to be honest.
there's a lot of people on my list. Who I want. Okay,
that one of all the picks so far, that one has hurt the most. That one really.
It's one you didn't expect. That's what it is.
I'm kind of fidgeting because you took AJ Styles. That's why I took Samoa Joe.
I mean, you could have predicted that one, but considering how in the old fantasy, I think he might have been my champion the majority of the time.
He was a year long.
Cumulatively, him and Joe. But I didn't lost out on Joe. Thanks, I didn't I. So I'll go to.
Made me like him even more. You made me like him even more, Carl. How you built him up.
I'll go back to JJ for pick number 14.
All right, pick number 14. Man, you really messed me up with that one. I'm gonna go ahead. My locker room's gonna hate it, but I'm gonna take Hangman Adam Page.
Ooh.
By your locker room, you mean CM Punk?
Yeah, we're just gonna have separate separate locker rooms, separate trailers. Stay as far away from each other as you
your
can.
roster, JJ. I actually had him on my list. I loved him when I got him as a champion, man. But that kind of ribs me a bit there because he was actually my favorite. He was my favorite AEW superstar, man.
So
that's a rib,
man. They ain't superstars, they're wrestlers, motherfucker. Okay, go to your next pick.
14.
Yeah, 14 for you, Glenn.
Man, this is a tough one, but I can't believe I waited for him this long. Taking Karrion Kross.
All
right, nice.
Yeah, the most intense guy in NXT. Who basically.
Yeah.
Real. He's legit.
Triple H has rehired him and made him, good again recently.
We saw him in NXT. Yeah, I really like him. There's something about him that I can't explain. He's like a super Stone Cold Goldberg ass kicking modern machine. Would take Brock Lesnar to his own suplex city if you think about it. Especially how dominant he was during 2020.
I was looking up the spelling. Okay, so for my next pick, I'll go ahead and get him. I don't think anybody else will, but why not? I'm taking the Young Bucks.
You have to. You're AEW. You have to take.
It's fine. It's natural, man. It's okay. Yeah. No hard feelings on that. I've only
got
one.
I have the elite together. Yeah. Okay, so we're on the last pick that is secured from the random. I haven't explained what the random is for listeners. We'll explain that when we get to it at the end. But this is the last pick that is guaranteed to stay on your roster no matter what. JJ.
All right. Karl, you're going to hate me. I'm sorry, but I'm taking FTR.
FTR? I don't know what to say about that.
Now, are you going to call them the Revival, or are they calling them FTR?
They will stay FTR.
That is short
rub it, just rub it in.
just to rub it in,
babe. Just to rub it in, brother. I've only got one tag team because I don't even know what the hell the rest of them are.
Well, make some new ones. Okay.
Have some new tag teams here in the WWE.
My other one, I'm gonna take another. Oh, you're right. Shit, damn it. I was gonna take. Go on, number 15. Go on.
Oh god, I haven't got them on my list, but I'm thinking about tag teams. But Jesus Christ, this is so difficult, man. I know I've got so many big lads. I need to cut down the size. I'm taking. I know this is not going to go down well. I'm taking one. He's a cruiserweighter. I'm taking Rey Mysterio.
Okay.
He's not the modern day Mysterio as we see now.
I was thinking.
It's all right. It's all right, JD. You can take Dominic.
Fuck Dominic, man. You can take the.
Yes, I do have Rhea, but no.
Credit where it's due. I think Dominic is starting to work now. Like,
right
as a heel.
My
problem with Dominic is because I'm old. I just remember him as that little kid who got fought in a ladder match.
Dominic. I'm like, who the hell is this Dominic, man?
I can't look at him the way he is now and not think of very early Eddie in WWF.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the hair and
he had the blonde hair.
But, he's not actually his kid though. But that was a storyline. That was a storyline. They didn't really fight over him in a ladder match. Come on.
They've even made him into a goddamn custom wrestling figure now in Mattel. Now, for Christ's sakes, build a Dominic.
Yeah.
If they ever wanted to go that route and say that he actually was Eddie's kid, it would work. It's been
long enough. I think you could get away with dressing in Eddie attire and stuff. Yeah. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and take another one that's. I don't think anybody else will want this one. It's just kind of one of my favorites when I used to watch Lucha Underground, and I've got an idea for him. I'm taking Mil Mortes.
I had a feeling you were going to take Mil Mortes.
Ricky Banderas.
That is a good pick.
You really like that guy, don't you, Karl? He
is basically the Undertaker meets Bane.
Where is
he? It's a luchador Undertaker.
Where is he at the moment?
Ricky Banderas. He's in MLW, I think.
Oh, right. Okay.
I thought MLW was done.
Now that they're back, they're doing things.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so these are the picks that will go into the random generator at the end. But obviously, you pick the ones that you want. Number 16.
All right. I am going to go with Bianca Belair.
Okay. Oh, that one. She's on my list. Thank goodness.
Nice pick.
Not a bad one.
Yeah.
Again, somebody who in the last year or so has really
Yes.
burst
Yes.
out.
Absolutely.
Well, she had that main event match with Sasha, right?
She did, yeah.
Yeah.
She won the Rumble, didn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, before she's been on
She
top
went
for a
against
while.
Sasha, and she had a really good series with Becky earlier in the year. So
She's been pretty dominant, though. I'll say that.
Glenn, I haven't skipped you this time. You're number 16.
Yeah, third strike, you would have been over the top rope. In any case, I've got another pick. It's a female one. I'm losing all my picks here on these ones now. I've only got 3 left. I'm taking another big one. Her name is Drop. That's her name.
Utrop.
oh,
Yeah.
that is very interesting.
I thought there's something about her that's really intriguing, and she needs a push.
I absolutely hate that they call her Doudrop.
Don't worry, there'll be a reason why I'm not gonna. I'm thinking about turning her maybe as a heel, but then again, I could always keep her as a tweener.
Viper. She is Viper. She will always be Viper in
Oh,
my.
yes. Viper. That's it. Yeah, I like.
She will always be that Scottish ass kicking monster called Viper.
Well, guess what? I could always keep her that way. You know, she can fight like Viper. It's just why her name is Drooper.
She shouldn't be a smiling baby face. She should just be murdering you and then murdering you again and then murdering you for being upset that she has murdered you.
Don't worry. I have no intention of kind of betting her like a female Brock Lesnar. Otherwise, I might feed her to the beast.
Yep. That's
Okay, so
Oh my God! What are you?
my next pick, moving swiftly on.
Oh God!
My next pick,
I
I need some more women. I'm taking Io Shirai.
I don't know who that is.
Nice.
God, I need to get rid of all my list here.
Okay, so we're on to 17 for JJ.
All right.
Oh, we're doing a
I
Royal
can't believe
Rumble
it's
here.
taken 17 picks to get to this guy. You can't see him. John Cena.
I can't believe it took you 17 picks to get to him.
Wow.
I mean, probably because you knew that neither of us would.
I figured you guys would.
AEW wasn't going to take him, and Glen wasn't going to take him.
And just, I mean, in all honesty, I'm cheating because like he's not a regular, he's not a regular wrestler.
He's wrestled though recently.
Yeah, but like he's not regular. He's part time at the best.
Yeah, by the rules we're working with, he's had a match within a year.
He's going to WrestleMania. I mean, technically, if you're going to get really technical about it, Stone Cold Steve Austin counts as that. But we're not doing that. But technically,
hold on. We got to rethink these rules here.
Yeah,
It's like we're throwing the rule book out the window.
but yeah, no.
Technically, Vince counts by that.
No. They have to. I'd say have it. Okay, they have to be actually. It's not as a one-off. Like they're playing to wrestle. Cena's playing to WrestleMania, right? So
we should have done a part-time list as well.
yeah.
Because I had intentions of having Cena in, perhaps, but he was not going to be like he is. He would have been the Thugonomics John Cena, where he would have the real Cena that most of us knew and loved. That was my intention. If I was,
he was only that Cena for about a year or two, and the rest of the time he's been the other Cena. Just so you know,
he was good from 2002 to 2008. That was the time.
The prototype then.
No.
No prototyping.
Glenn, who are you picking for your next pick?
Well, since Cena has gone flushed down the toilet, but I'll let it slide. I've got to pick one here. This is in the random, right?
These are the guys who would be added to the random, but you've got one veto. We'll go over all that later.
How many do I have? Because I've only got 5 left.
Yeah, you're on pick 17 now, so you've got, and then you're going to have to go into alternates because obviously if your picks have gone, you have to have 25 picks.
Yeah, I have got 25 picks in my 20.
But yeah, this is your 17 of your actual picks.
Okay, because I took the tag team because, that's okay. I might have missed out on that one. Okay, the next one I'm going to take. Oh, man. This will be a little interesting. I'm taking Ricochet.
Oh, you son of a bitch!
Oh,
Wow.
One of the only ones left on my actual fucking list, and I was like, I won't pick him. Nobody else will go for him.
I'm going to take Rico because, he was very good. Super.
But I guess my entire alternate list is just getting drafted.
I just thought like he was good. I could.
To be honest, I think some people on the alternate list have actually been drafted, so I may have to rethink some of them. Oh my god!
Expect that this year. I need some mid cards. He's gonna.
Oh, sure. Yeah. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, I'm going to take an incumbent tag team who were favourites in the old TNA, and they've recently had a comeback. I'm taking the Motor Machine Guns.
That's okay. I like them too, but
that is a good pick. They're still active, still very good as always. So
recently back on AEW and TNA and stuff. Impact.
Again, they were in my mind a bit. I was thinking about them, but you can have them, Carl. It's all right.
They fit in. They fit in my roster. So do we have pick number 18?
Pick number 18, Sami Zayn.
Damn it! I was gonna have that dude, man. I was gonna book him in my NXT day when he was the underdog.
You still might get him because of the randomization.
Actually, that's true. These are not locked down.
Yeah.
Hey, you don't say the TNA word, mate. We're not even in lockdowns now since the pandemic lifted.
What? Okay, so yeah, literally everyone on my main list has now been either taken or exhausted. I'm into my alternates now, but it's fine. I've got some. It's fine.
I
may have to have some alternates for my alternates, but it's fine. Glenn, your next pick.
But thank goodness you guys can take this guy. He was the last favourite of my original NXT. I'm taking the glorious Bobby Roode.
Nice.
Right. Very good.
He's not Robert Roode. He's Bobby Roode. He's the glorious one. He's in my mid card at the moment, so that's what I'm going to do. I might push him to the main event.
Bobby Roode.
He'll make WWA glorious.
Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and go into my alternates then, and I am going to go ahead and take. Who do I want to do? Taking Jade Cargill.
I don't know who that dude is.
Very. Oh, woman. That is a sleeper.
I haven't got any alternates.
I need some more women.
Me and Jade took the bunch, man. We've took the women's.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I've got a couple, but yeah, I need some more.
There's still a few outliers available in terms of women.
But I haven't even got my alternates written down, and that's the problem, Carl. I didn't have any time for that.
Oh, okay. Well, think fast. As it's your next pick.
I haven't got any alternates, so I don't know who to. I didn't even get an alternate roster because I didn't have enough time.
Well, have you picked everybody on your original list?
That's what I mean. I'm picking my original list at the minute.
Okay, so keep going on your list for now, and then while we're drafting, you can look at other ones. So, who's your next pick?
The other one, it's I didn't really like him this much. He was okay, but he had a cool gimmick in NXT, and I'm not booking him as he is now. When he was this mysterious.
Wait, hang on. I've just skipped JJ, haven't I?
Wait, did you?
Oh yeah, yes you did.
Yeah.
Sorry,
What's on me?
I mean, these guys are getting random anyway, but
yeah, not all of them. Only 3 from each. We'll get to it. Okay. So your next pick, JJ.
All right, I'll just change
my next pick. To anybody familiar with the old fantasy, this shouldn't be a shock. I'm gonna take the New Day. Now, this is a controversial one, I know, so. Will specify. I'll specify that it's Kofi and Big E. I'm sorry, Woods. You'll have to be left out.
So you're just bringing them into the original 2.
Because by the rules, you're not allowed to draft 3.
I can't bring in 3. That's just unfair. So
you can have Xavier Woods as another pick. It's fine.
You put him as a manager. He could be a manager.
No, honestly, we've still got 6 picks left. You're fine. You could get him in the pick. So your pick number 19, Glenn.
Okay, as I was saying, I'll backtrack. He was an NXT guy. I didn't really know who he was, and I didn't like him when he came to the main roster. But I think I can do something with him. Maybe in Priest.
That's a good pick.
He's someone who wants
thinking about him. I was thinking about him.
Live forever. He's a heel in mine. A dastardly heel.
Okay, so for the tag team thing, I just wanted for clarification. Can we count an incumbent tag team that have split up? Do they count as a tag team if I want to
Do that.
If they are both, I would say if they're both active,
and they were a tag team for the most time,
and they were a tag team for the most part, and maybe recently split or whatever. I would say as long as it's feasible that they get back together.
Yeah.
Jurassic Express.
Jurassic Express.
Oh, that's good.
Oh.
That's good.
Jurassic Express.
Yeah, they can always come back together. Like, yeah.
What was I thinking of? A team of dinosaurs from Jurassic Park for a
I mean,
second.
they're Luchasaurus and Jungle Boy, Jurassic Express.
Oh, those guys. Sorry, I thought you were talking about like T-Rex and.
Now, I mean, the problem is that's two of my alternate picks in one, but I just felt like it was economic to do it that way. Make sure I get them both. Okay, so
because you've drafted them as a tag team, they have to at least start out as a team.
Yeah, I think so.
So you've got to do the breakup angle if you want to use them as two separate guys.
I haven't drafted Christian yet, so it's fine.
It's all right.
So we go to number 20 for WWF.
This is where it gets good. The heat is on.
Yeah, this is where we're starting to get into who do I want? What division do I want to bulk up here? There's a name that just struck me that was not on my list, but I can't believe she wasn't. I'm gonna take Alexa Bliss.
Ooh, that was AJ. I'm gonna be strictly honest with you. I had her in mind, but I wasn't too sure.
I guess I'm gonna have a very unknown women's division for the most part, other than my top two.
So you're gonna have an unknown champion.
No. I've got some top ones.
We get to build them up.
Build them up, yeah. Speaking of the women, I need to build them up some more. I'm taking Shayna Baszler.
Man, that's
hey, Karl,
a good one.
you just
I was
shot past
thinking
me,
about
mate.
her.
Oh, sorry. Glen, were you going to take Shayna Baszler?
I was thinking about Alexa Bliss, but I wasn't too sure if she would suit my roster.
Do your number 20, sorry. I have to take that. I have to take that back. I broke the rules. Take that back.
Give Glenn 2 picks now, and then
it's all right. I'll let slide. I'll pick 2 picks.
Okay. Glenn, take your number 20.
2 picks. Okay. Next one. It's I think she will be intriguing from a roster. She'll be a good replacement for Alexa Bliss, which apparently I'm taking Mandy Rose.
It's a good pick. Yeah, and you already know my pick, which is Shayna Baszler.
Was all right.
Shayna Baszler.
Spoilers. Yeah. Okay. So I think she'll fit nicely in AEW.
She will actually. Now I think
be more like she was in NXT, rather than just a woman as she is on the main roster.
I agree.
Okay, so JJ, we're gonna go up to 21.
All right. This is a pick that we'll see what comes of it. I'm taking the Acclaimed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who?
Scissor me daddy.
Max Caster and Anthony Bowens, the AEW Tag Team Champions.
Oh, those guys.
Now we'll see. We'll see whether you take Billy Gunn as a manager.
But I'm thinking. I think now that I look about it, I think JJ's got all the bloody tag teamers, and I've only got one, the bloody Viking Raiders.
You best. We can put some new tag teams together. Invent some tag teams. That's the front of it.
Good. Then again, I had 5 another one, but they weren't on my list, so they could be.
Well, who are you going to take a tag team now for your number 21?
I haven't taken them yet, but I've got one. But by 21, it's my last pick in my original. It's another female.
Mm-hmm.
I'm taking Alila.
Alila?
Who?
A-L-I...
Leah, I think.
Aaliyah.
Yeah. I'm taking her, yep. She's the last. She's my last one in my division.
Well, I was like, is that like Santino Morelli when he was like, is that for Elias?
No, not that type. No, not that one. The one who looks like a badass. The one she is now.
Okay. Aaliyah. How are you spelling it?
Not Elias.
A-L-E-A-H?
Yeah, look her up.
A-L-I-Y-A-H.
She's the one who wrestles in the blue tight, in the blue wrestling gear. The long browny hair girl, or whoever she was.
I'm sure you'll remember how to pronounce her name, but I mean,
If I had her in my figure, I would have shown who it was.
I think if I drafted 250, she probably wouldn't have been in my top few.
Yeah, but she was in my mind. I had a look at her because of the
I
action
got
figures. That's
cool.
Go down the
I'm gonna go ahead and take Pack.
Oh, Karl, that's a little rub, man. I was gonna have him for my X division, for my mid carding because I needed some athleticism, some high flyers. It was on my list. He was in my mind, mate.
I'm taking him.
I'll let that slide, man.
The Geordie bastard. As we go to number 22 for the WWF.
All right.
Lost count where I'm at.
Kind of along the same lines. A big brawling UK guy, Drew McIntyre.
Yeah.
Oh,
Surprised he's so low down, honestly.
yeah.
Yeah.
So is he gonna come to WWF and he's gonna break so many dreams for everybody else with his old theme playing? That's the Drew McIntyre.
We will have to see what comes.
We'll have time. Take what's
Massive
mine.
outliers who still haven't been drafted.
Yeah, there are some big names.
I don't even know what the rest of them are.
Sometimes it's down to taste with these things.
It is.
So, Glenn, why don't you draft your next pick for number 22?
I've used up my my original list and all the names I've had.
So your alternates now.
I've started my alternates then. And this time, as you said, it's a tag team. We did split up. I'm putting them back together again. Taking Heavy Machinery.
Okay.
Tucker and Otis.
That's interesting.
Yeah, again with the
goodness,
big boys.
The Viking Raiders? Good God.
What
is your rig made of? Like vibranium? Like what the hell?
It's super thick, man. I think big. Okay, my company may be small, but it's packed with mega superpower. Get the big men over.
Ring that you have. That's what
Yeah.
Has Tucker been active this year?
Yeah, and they don't have a manager either. Whoever her name was, who was with
I'm
them.
sure he counts as active, right?
Levi Cooper.
Okay.
I
mean, Otis is active, so that counts.
I thought he had retired, but I could be wrong. I thought he had retired.
Being Tucker.
I'm looking him up.
Could bring him back if I wanted to, because they didn't get a good push, but Otis was so over with the crowd. But then again, I could always do something good with them. They're not like...
Well, there's an alternate option available to him if Tucker doesn't count.
If he doesn't...
It does not say on that trusted source Wikipedia that he's retired.
I could put him back, because I like Tucker, I did.
He is not officially retired according to my quick look on Wikipedia. So... I'm going to go with my number 22. I'm running out of people here. I need some more women, though. I'm going to go with Penelope Ford.
Who?
Nice.
Penelope Ford.
Sounds like a bad last name. She's going to start frauding the roster or something.
We're now getting into like the depth picks of just trying to build out.
I need women.
Trying to build out the roster.
I need a woman's division, not a woman's top 5.
I'm sorry we had to take all the stuff from you, Karl, man. I did not.
Okay,
so how it was going to go. Not like that.
Oh, no. I'm going to build stars here in AEW.
You need some, man.
I feel like I've been missed. It's killing me not to say pick this person, but I don't want to get involved.
I've got Becky Lynch. I've got Britt Baker. I've got my core. It's fine. So
I feel like there's somebody really obvious, and when
there is
Tom, when you say it after the draft, we're just gonna be like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be like, holy cow.
Actually, I think I might know. Who you're
not taking Ronda Rousey.
Better not.
No, I'm not taking.
I have no intent. I was thinking of it, but then I thought, what if I hooked her up with?
That's what you're thinking of. I don't give a shit about Ronda Rousey.
I think I have a feeling who he's thinking about.
Yeah. If I took Rousey, I could hook her up with Brock Lesnar. Who knows? Here comes the pain for both divisions. Who knows? I might, but I'm not sure yet.
I don't think Sable would be happy with that. Okay, JJ, let's go to your next pick.
I could always bring her in as a manager if I don't get who.
My next pick. He's again another pick. Didn't think I'd ever pick up this guy, but he's actually done some really good stuff this year. Sheamus.
Oh, buggers! I was gonna have him, man.
Well, you should have picked him.
It was on my list, but I didn't think of him too much because I wasn't sure if I was going
Glen,
to bring it.
one of your last 3 picks. So pick number 23.
Oh shit! I don't even know. This is difficult, man. I've got nothing on my list. My alternatives.
You want me to do mine and then come back to you?
I'm just thinking. Oh, hang on. I think I might have one in my mind.
I'm happy. I'm happy to open.
Why don't you help him? Why don't you help him with picks that hasn't been taken?
I'll open a messenger chat with him and whisper ideas in his ears if you guys think that's fair.
Oh, yeah,
Facebook, or we do it here in the chat. Here,
fine by me.
If
we're now at the point where I have the roster pages up and I'm just scrolling through seeing a name that hasn't been.
That's fine. I haven't got a roster page either.
We've gone through my whole list of people.
Okay. So
give me a second to set.
Right. So do you want me to do my next pick while you do that, Glen?
Yeah, that's all right. I can catch up with you afterwards because again, I'm not experienced with this draft.
Okay.
First time, so you guys.
So I'm gonna go ahead and go my number 23. I'm gonna go with Rio.
Rio, that's my nephew's name.
I guarantee it's not your nephew, since it's a woman.
No, but I have got a nephew.
It's a small Japanese woman. I guarantee it's not your nephew.
Oh, that's Rio. Sorry, I've got a dark flesh nephew.
Wrong everything, really. Wrong.
Right, Glenn, have you got a pick 23?
It's a man on my roster. Okay.
Okay. You think it's a man? That's a good start.
Yeah, it's a man. It wasn't. Tom's giving me a helping.
I mean, in this day and age, that's fair. To be fair,
it is a man in this day and age. It's not a guy. I wasn't gonna say guy. No, that's for the. It's a man. Thanks for that. But he might come back later on. I found somebody.
How
the hell did I not forget my guys in the FWA? God bless you, man. I should have picked him out sooner. You used to have him, Karl, but I'm picking the anarchist, Doug Williams.
Is he still active?
I think he is.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. This is breaking news.
I thought he was like a road agent now.
He's in the NWA as part of a tag team with Harry Smith. In the last
year. Harry Smith, who's that again? Harry Smith is
Dave Bulldog's son. Bulldog 2 points, British Bulldog Jr. in Japan.
Okay, I'll take the.
I feel like I'm giving you ideas. You
just basically gave him an idea for a tag team.
No, I haven't got that yet, but I've got something else in mind. So again,
okay, so you pick that one. We go to number 24 for the WWF.
Yeah.
I'm gonna finish out the New Day. I'm gonna pick up Xavier Woods.
Yeah. You can pick him as a single.
That's fair.
Or is he still gonna be part of it?
No, okay. I mean,
I'm just trying to finish out the stable. Then.
Yeah.
Right, then.
And then you can do whatever you want. Okay. You can override them maybe. Okay. Have you got a 24, Glenn, or do you want me to go to me?
It's all right. I have got one now. I think I've got something. I had him he was picked last time, but I have got another one. It's another UK one. It's not who I think it is, Tom. But it was someone who was my favourite FWA star. He's actually on NXT. He used to be known as the Governor, Martin Stone, aka whatever his name is now. His name again? He has a different name, but I'm still.
Are you calling him Martin Stone?
Yeah, he's the Governor.
Okay.
The Stone Cold of the United Kingdom.
Okay, for my pick, since we judged that since they've wrestled in the last year, they do count. And they are on 2K22, so that makes sense. Even though they're basically retired to be online. What would you call OnlyFans? And that's what they're retired to do now. But I was a fan of theirs, and the fact that they split them up and then didn't use them after they won the tag titles was ridiculous. I'm going with the Iconics.
Oh. Okay.
We've already seen somebody drafted who has retired to do OnlyFans because
I thought you were stealing Glenn's pick for a second.
No, I've got the alternatives now. I've got one more to go.
Yeah, but she did wrestle within the last year, right? Mandy Rose. She was active in the WWE in the last year.
Yeah, she
yeah.
That was very recent.
Last week, wasn't she?
Yeah.
Okay,
but I think with the Iconics, it was their choice, right? Because they were wrestling with Impact, and then they just decided we're making more money. We're making more money online, yeah.
One of them get
which is
pregnant?
fair enough.
Didn't one of them get pregnant? One of them is currently pregnant. I'm
Oh,
sure.
yeah, I just
sh-
really realised another person I didn't draft. Don't really care. Oh well. I drafted her husband.
Right, you got Daniel Bryan. Did you forget to pick his wife?
I'm
Well,
not
all-
Brie Bella. Fuck off. Are you doing AEW?
Oh, I thought for a second, did you not pick the Bella twins for Christ's sake? We need to get
I'm
their
not having the Bella twins in AEW.
because he's
He's bad enough with the Miz. Jesus Christ. There'd be absolutely
that goes beyond
roasted.
like
Because JJ's got
that
John
goes
Cena,
beyond
so
heat.
where's
That-
Nikki Bella for
that's
that?
just
And then
bad
you got
booking.
I just realised, holy shit, you didn't get their wives in the division.
Wow. No, I was on about
Oh, sorry, I didn't know. Sorry, I thought they were the Iconics. Oh, Jesus Christ, I am getting memory lost here.
what? You thought who were the Iconics?
I thought that was
You thought the Bellas were the Iconics?
that was the new name. I lost touch with WWE at that point. Remember?
The new name? You thought they changed names, got
I
blonde
did.
and became Australian?
Shit, man, what the hell? I think I must have had too much German beer for that. I think.
They recast they recast the Bellas and they're
I
Australian
thought they
now.
were. Jesus Christ, what was I? I don't know what side of the
Good day, John Cena. Oh dear.
Lost it with time, man.
Okay, so the last of the main picks
Wow.
for the WWF.
25.
So I have an idea, and we may need to debate this one. But I
Okay.
was thinking of picking up Beth Phoenix.
Oh,
Now
wasn't
she's retired for the most part, but she has wrestled in the last year, and she does come back for Rumbles and stuff like that.
So, but isn't she in the
Do we-
same situation as Stone Cold,
and
where it's like one off, or like
Well,
how much has she wrestled
fair,
last year? Like she's as much a legend as Lita is, and she wrestled twice last year.
That's true. That's true. Okay, then I will disregard that pick.
Okay.
I figured we should
To
have
be-
that.
to be fair, we shouldn't have really counted Cena for that reason. But to me, Cena's not active because he's in Hollywood, not because he's too old. Really, that's the difference to
Right.
me.
what time?
That's-
Whereas I feel
and
like
that's-
Beth
and that's
Phoenix is
she's a
different.
mom. She's
Yeah.
not going to do it full time.
Yeah.
So
I was
that,
thinking
that's
about having
fair.
Beth
That's a
Phoenix.
discussion that we should have had.
Yes.
So
Okay.
with that, I will be taking somebody who will be retired in 2023, but they're not retired yet. Dustin Rhodes.
Okay.
AKA Gold Dust. Ah, man. I was thinking,
Yeah, well, he can have the guy. He is WF. He can have Goldust if he wants Goldust.
I want to put him in.
Yeah, he can have Stardust if he wants Stardust.
Oh, no.
Oh God. Oh God. What have I done? Oh no.
Keep Goldust and the American Nightmare.
What have I done?
Imagine if you wasted your number 2 pick and just turned him into
I
Stardust.
want Stardust.
Oh no. Jesus.
I'm
You
not
do like
DM. DM would do
No.
that.
Yeah, he would.
You do like your comedy though, don't you, JJ? You do like
Glenn,
your
have
comedy.
you
Yeah,
got
but I like making money too.
Glenn, have you got a final pick?
I've
I have
sent
got
him a
25.
couple.
I do, and it was another UK superstar from the FWA. I already picked Mine Stone and Doug Williams because they had some classic matches in the past. You know, cute apparently.
You couldn't sell him on that obvious woman then, Tom.
Oh,
I did send him the obvious woman.
I'm thinking that yeah, but I'll go with it. I'll go with it anyway. But I'm not sure if I should pick him or not.
It's your
just wait a
call.
minute. It's all right. I think I'm okay with the women's division I've got them out, but I can always
Okay.
find some others. But it's another male apparently, and it's one of my
Apparently.
favorites. It's one of my favorites, but I've run out of room since I got 25th pick. I should have picked more on the way down. God damn it! But then again.
Oh.
I was thinking about picking the guy who's the UK version of John Cena, which was Leroy Kincaid, because I love that guy, man. But replacing him, my favourite one, the UK luchador himself, Alligero.
You're going to have to spell that one for me.
Oh boy.
El Ligero.
Okay.
Arriba! as in-
Okay.
He's the Mexican.
So
priest.
L and then Ligero. Okay.
It's EO at the end.
We could be hitting the morality clause here.
The morality
with
Oh,
Ligero.
oh no.
Oh, shit!
no.
No.
Is he canceled? Is he
Steven is-
canceled? Oh
It's
no.
even me too.
He was one of the many people in British wrestling who was.
Well, that explains it. British wrestling. All right.
Oh, if you think about it, yeah, if you think about it, he did fight Sami Zayn back in 1PW when he was known as.
Okay. Stop.
Well, he's
Let's
fighting some
listen
other
to the.
things right
Let's
now.
listen to the prosecution. What did he do?
Well,
Shit.
if memory serves, I'm sure he was one of the many people who was fired from WWE because he was named as one of the sex offendy people.
Oh shit! Really?
He was in with that group along with Havoc and
Shit, Havoc. Good job I didn't pick that guy.
and when Marty Skrull was named and
What was the name again? I'm sorry.
Okay,
yeah.
as part of the speaking out movement, Ligero was accused of indecent assault, sending appropriate messages, and engaging in appropriate conduct. While denied the indecent allegation assault, he admitted he did send inappropriate messages and engage in inappropriate conduct.
don't get me wrong.
It's not murder, is it?
Like Jimmy Snooker, but
Yeah.
Don't compare that guy to Jimmy Snooker, man. But he's the
Is there another uncanceled name that you...
I've just thought of another one we haven't drafted that's quite obvious with that one. Shit.
Who?
I might take him next because I completely forgot about this guy. Speaking of person who's recently got themselves to hot water. Screw you, Christian. I'm not having you. I'm going to have instead. I'm taking Matt Riddle.
Oh, I did not expect that.
That is an interesting pick.
That's cool, man.
You just reminded me we're controversial. He's not technically that controversial, but he was kind of.
It's not like murder, and
he's as controversial as Jeff Hardy. He's in
right. It's very kind of like gray and kind of.
That guy gives you an education type.
Since everybody made their picks, shall I drop them?
Who's the obvious one we missed?
Saraya.
Yeah, I was thinking about her at 25. Yeah,
and Nick Aldis was the other one I was thinking of.
Oh man. Okay, I just thought of a name that I totally missed, and I'm gonna kick myself later. But
Mickey James. Oh, you still got a chance for that.
Yep.
Yeah. She could be on the ledges technically. I don't know what she can say.
Hang on, guys. I've just realised. Can we still pick tag teams as we go along?
No more tag teams from the other active.
Oh, because I just realised
some legend tag teams if you want.
You can swap out one of your picks for it if you want. You want to swap out El Ligero for a tag team?
But yeah, if that's gonna happen, because I did want to,
Okay, so take out El Ligero. Who are you picking instead?
The tag team. I've just realised it, and thanks to you, Tom, it was going to be like you just mentioned that one particular team. They were used to be known as the leaders of the new school, which was Marty Skrull and Zack Sabre Jr. But if you don't know who Zack Sabre is, he had a fantastic match with Daniel Bryan many years ago.
So what's their tag team name?
They were known, as I used to know them, in the FWA years when they were breaking
in.
Right?
Are they a current day tag team?
No, but they were like a decade prior. They were known as the leaders of the new school.
If he wants a current day tag team, he can have something very much along those lines.
Okay, I'm having a look. Yeah, I was just thinking if that.
You can have those guys, but you'd have to do them as two separate picks, I'd say, because they've had careers singles since.
Right. They're known. I would.
That would be like picking. That would be like picking the Blade Runners. I'm like, I got Sting and Warrior.
Right.
Boy, I have no intentions of I'm just thinking, I do need to get a tag team, but the fact is, I'm lagging.
Right. So who is you going to be a pick for a tag team then?
Was the leaders of the new school, but because of the whole, like you just said, I have to think of another one now. Take 3 in Hollywood, as they will say.
Okay.
Holy shit! The only tag teams I know were from the British circuit.
And you're missing another glaring one. Just to help him out for the sake of moving forward, Mustache Mountain. Do it.
Mustache Mountain. Get you mean? Talking about what's his name?
Bate and Trent Seven.
Oh, I don't know who he is.
They're good.
Are you talking about the human hate machine, Dave Morales?
No, Tyler. How does he know Dave Morales and doesn't know Tyler Bate and Trent Seven?
Oh shit! Yes, I've seen Tyler Bate, but I'm not so sure about him either. So
what about Pete Dunne? Why don't you have Pete Dunne?
Oh, he's from
Choose those.
Take him and Ridge. Take the Brawling Brutes.
Yeah, okay. You know something?
Take them as a tag team.
I might as well take Pete Dunne. He's from my hometown of Birmingham, by the
Are
way.
you taking Pete Dunne by himself, or are you taking him as part of his tag team?
He's tag team partner. I don't even know who the hell that is.
Who's his tag partner?
Ridge Holland.
Ridge Holland, the Brawling Brutes on current day WWE.
So are you taking him, or are you taking the Brawling Brutes?
Sheesh, I don't know his tag
Or do you just want Pete Dunne?
Don't know if I should, but I might as well take his partner to build up the tag team. Then I'll see who he is when we play him. Okay, so I know Pete Dunne very well. I know him so well, man.
I'm feeling I know who will be your job tag team.
Don't worry, I'm not going to throw myself in there.
We made it.
Okay, so with that
tough.
set, yeah, it was tough because I say a lot of crossover. So just to recap for the first 25 picks, which are the current day active people for the WWF, again current day active, the roster for the WWF: Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes, CM Punk, Seth Rollins, Jon Moxley, Charlotte Flair, Rhea Ripley, The Usos, Oscar, Edge, Kevin Owens, The Street Profits, Liv Morgan, Adam Page, FTR, Bianca Belair, John Cena, Sami Zayn, The New Day of Kofi Kingston and Big E, Alexa Bliss, The Acclaimed, Drew McIntyre, Sheamus, Xavier Woods, and Dustin Rhodes. For the WWA, we've got Brock Lesnar, Samoa Joe, Finn Balor, Keith Lee, Braun Breaker, Sasha Banks, Ember Moon, The Viking Raiders, Dominic Dijakovic, Cesaro, Randy Orton, Nikki A.S.H., Bailey, Karrion Kross, Rey Mysterio, Doudrop, Ricochet, Bobby Roode, Damian Priest, Mandy Rhodes, Elijah, Heavy Machinery, Doug Williams, Martin Stone, and the Brawling Brutes. For AEW, we've got AJ Styles, Bryan Danielson, Becky Lynch, Britt Baker, MJF, The Miz, The Lucha Brothers, Okada, Chris Jericho, Adam Cole, Kenny Omega, Darby Allin, Shinsuke Nakamura, The Young Bucks, Mil Mortez, Io Shirai, Motor Machine Guns, Jade Cargill, Jurassic Express, Shayna Baszler, Pac, Penelope Ford, Riho, The Iconics, and Matt Riddle. You can tell which one. You can tell which shows Dave Meltzer's going to be.
Oh no! Do you know what I think, Carl? Do you know what I think? I think Dave Meltzer's going to rate all of us. I think
I'm going to put it in. I'm going to put my shows in the Tokyo Dome. 6 stars.
I'm going to put mine in the Wembley State Arena. Get a 5-star match.
All right. So now we get on to the interesting part. We're now entering the time vortex. So we're taking out of time 5 legends at the peak of their popularity. They're in their prime physical condition. We're taking them, and you have to specify which era of this person, which time period, year, where you want them from in terms of their gimmick and stuff like that when you take them. So we're going to change up the order here. Let me just bring up the random generator again.
I've got my 5 legends all set up all the way, guys. So that's it. So we've done round 1. This is round 2.
Right. So this is going into round 2. We're changing the order up.
You say, Tom?
You want to have some alternates because if you don't go first,
oh my God, this wheel is rigged. JJ's going first again.
It is rigged.
Maybe we should make it. Maybe we should make it fair and do the reverse of what we do.
Yeah,
it has changed at this time. So I'm second and Glen is last. On the legends.
It's just like last time you guys did.
Right.
I feel bad going first.
JJ, go out and take Kate. Go on, do it.
Oh, do it.
No, okay. So from out of the past through the time vortex, you are taking your first legend.
Out of the past time, God, you're making me.
Who are you taking, JJ?
Who are you taking as a
I
legend?
am taking Stone Cold Steve Austin.
You son of a bitch! I was gonna have him.
Circa 98, 99.
Yeah, Peak Austin.
Oh.
Peak Austin. Yeah.
Dang, he was on my list, mate. It's all right. You can take him, JJ. I'm just playing. It was obvious because you had him in the last time you had him in the roster, didn't you? In the WWF when you had him in that elimination chamber, we had a bandaged arm.
So I will go next then. For my first legend, I'm gonna take the big red. No, I'm fucking with you. But I will take the other one. The other one, which will be interesting in AEW, but screw it, let's do it. I'm taking The Undertaker.
It's all right. I just had my eyes rolled up there. I was like,
oh, Oh,
I've got an idea for Karl to do a promo for Undertaker. I've got something in mind where he'll say like 30.
He will, since we're going the whole copyright stuff, he will be the Undertaker in AEW.
Which version are we going?
He's not gonna be meme Mark Callis. Yeah.
Is he
the grave robber.
Karl, do you think you could? What I think you should do for him to make him a little different compared to the WWE one, we should bring him in as the unholy trio Undertaker, so he could come on his motorcycle. It will look good on his
I am specifically taking the late 90s Taker.
Oh, so you're going back.
Yeah, I feel like probably 96 to 98 was probably peak. In his, obviously he had better matches, I'd say 10 years later, but in terms of physically in shape all the time, having good matches, I think Teardrop Undertaker, I think, is peak Taker.
End it at about 98, because if you get to 99, he's put on about 30 odd pounds. He's getting divorced. It's not going well.
He's got a lot of injuries, and
Taker was still 328 back then at the time. That was his normal bail weight.
Yeah. That's what they build him as. Yeah.
Same in mine. Back in my old.
So Glenn, go ahead and give your shocking pick for your first legend.
It's not okay then. I said it earlier, but at least you helped me sort it out. To counter me even with Carl Dutton, even though we're splitting the brothers up, apparently, taking the big red machine. Kane.
Absolutely stunned by that pick.
I am not. And if you want to know what my version of Kane's going to be,
which Kane are you taking?
It's going to be Kane all the way through, back from 1997 all the way to about 2000, just before he donned the vest.
Right, classic Kane. Okay.
You know the attire that he wore when Undertaker took his mask off at SummerSlam. That's as far as I'm going to go. But I don't really like the
specifically classic mask Kane. The full mask, full red and black.
In this story, he is technically kayfabe burnt.
Okay,
he's
now
disfigured behind the mask.
Considering you're going into 2000, does your Kane speak, or does he still use the box?
There are times. Listen, in my version, Kane is still technically burned, but he has managed to gather some effort to speak, but he doesn't talk as much unless he.
Okay, so like 99 Kane, where he was saying "suck it," but that was about it. Yeah. Okay.
He's 99 to 2000 talkative Kane. Right, okay. In between there.
Yeah. Okay.
He's a super powered killing machine monster. He's
all right. So we've got 5 legends. So JJ, you're number 2.
Right. All right, my number 2 is going to be the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. I'll take the 2002 through 2010 version.
That's for the sakes of your locker room.
No, just
the having 97 Shawn Michaels and Bubba Day CM Punk would be.
Yes,
I thought about taking 97 Shawn, but I'm like, I think I would use him more as he was.
Shawn Michaels back then.
And Shawn, 97 Shawn with modern day CM Punk would be an absolute nightmare. You'd go great.
Television, but absolutely.
What about
all the time?
What about Shawn Michaels just peak back in the mid-90s before he became?
I know your favorite month is April, but
yeah.
Damn, I didn't expect that, Karl. I thought Karl was going to take Shawn Michaels.
I just got that. Yeah, good. Right. So that Goldbeck, Shawn Michaels, he was one of mine, but a good job. I got alternates.
I was thinking about that.
It's already weird that I've got Taker in AEW, so Shawn in AEW would be weird. You're right. Michael Hickenbottom.
What the heck, Karl?
No more HBK or whatever. Okay. So for my next legend pick, I'm gonna go ahead and take Bret the Hitman Hart.
God damn it, Karl!
Very good.
He was my next pick.
Very good pick.
He fits way more in AEW than Taker does.
Yeah. Oh, Karl, that was my guy. He was next on my list. I was going to book Bret in my main event.
Well, find somebody else. Who are you picking?
Oh, shoot! We're all Bret marks, to be honest. I'll let that one slide, okay, Karl. I'm not going to do a Montreal screw job.
Well, you got to. I picked him. It's the rules. Although we are doing the random thing, don't worry. All the legends are going
to delve the depths of the FWA if you must.
I don't anymore. I don't know.
I think he's got some bigger names first. He's only.
I think he's good on the Legends. The Legends is not the.
yeah. Glenn, who is your pick? Who is your pick number 2?
I've crossed off Bret Hart's name off the list since obviously he's gone, but I have got an alternative legend.
All legends are going to be going into the random pool, by the way. So
yeah, but I'm just making sure I got this right. Okay.
We have got one veto. Which I know who you're going to use that on, but yeah.
Yeah, it's not going, man. Listen, got the master of the sharpshooter. I'm taking a submissioner of my own. The master of the ankle lock, Kurt Angle.
Cool.
That was on my list. That was on my list.
That's my counter to Bret Hart. Okay.
Man, now are you taking like goofy Kurt Angle or like 2006 like wrestling machine Angle?
Kurt Angle is still carrying the bold style, but he's a bit of a super hybrid. He's got the 2003.
You're going kind of 2002 Kurt, where he's shaved, but he's still a bit goofy.
Yeah. But no, he's not like a goof. He's like really, but he has like the style of he is in TNA style. He's a mixed match.
Okay, right. So mid 2000s, mid 2000s Kurt Angle on painkillers. Got it.
No, not that. He's got. Don't worry, he's not doing that shit. All right. He's a healthy Kurt Angle.
Cool. Yeah, that's fair. Okay, so we'll go to legend number 3 then for you, WF.
All right. Well, this should come as no shock. Taking the Rock.
Yeah.
Actually, it is a shock because he was.
No, I can see you're going to do the match that WWE might never be able to do.
It's possible.
Or you could make him the new head of the table, and that could be the whole family feud. Yeah.
Oh, that could work. I had a feat, but JJ, man, I was going to have The Rock originally because if I had picked him, he was going to have his hair grown back. He would have been the 2000 Rock. That's how I would have had him.
Right. So for my next legend pick, I need to bolster the women a bit. I'm going to go with Awesome Kong.
I knew you would, Karl.
Oh man.
She has technically actually wrestled at AEW, to be fair.
I did not even kind of consider that, but that's very good. Very good.
That's a big.
She retired last year, so she counts as a legend. And I will take peak sort of 2008 Kong before obviously all of her issues in TNA and WWE and everything.
Yeah, I remembered that very well. TNA Kong was just dominant in that year. She literally ate the roster.
What? Literally.
Oh.
She literally she was like. No, I mean, like, to put it bluntly, she was like an F5 tornado.
Yeah, but she didn't literally.
No, but you get what I'm referring to. It was just a
pre Bubba the Love Sponge Kong. Glenn, your next legend pick.
Oh, since I've lost 2, I was going to get, The Rock I had in mind, and Bret's gone. But I've got 3 to go, so this comes no surprise. I'm a bit of a mark. I know he was recently deceased, but God rest his soul, man. I'm taking the Ultimate Warrior.
It depends how you define recent, but yes.
This Ultimate Warrior is a hybrid of everything. He even has the One Warrior Nation.
Right. Okay. So okay. To be clear, you've got to decide which warrior, which year are you taking him from?
Yeah.
He was.
You need to decide an exact sort of time frame, because if you're taking WCW 98 Warrior, you're getting a very different warrior than 1990 Warrior.
Listen,
yeah.
So you're taking the warrior that beat Hogan at Mania, right?
I'm still going for the Ultimate Warrior from when he was WWF, but
right.
and he still had the pyro from.
You can use whatever gimmick you want. I'm just saying, do you want a peak warrior?
How old is he? Basically, how old is he?
He's basically
is what we're saying.
He's basically in his 30s, like just after he beat Hulk Hogan.
Okay.
To make him unique, but to make him unique, if he wants to play mind games, he can use the disappearing magic smoke if he wanted to.
Okay.
You
can do whatever you want with like that. Yeah, sure. Just make sure you have a steroid policy. That's all I'm saying.
He doesn't have that either. It's fine. Don't worry. Warrior's the guy who got me into wrestling, so I'm going to book him up well. He's still got the One Warrior Nation with him, though.
Yeah. Okay.
But he calls his fans.
Cool. Okay, WF, you're number 4 for Legends.
I'm debating. There's
Okay.
quite a few names. Quite a few names here.
Take your time, JJ.
What? You know what? He's running the thing anyway. Triple H.
But the DX click back together or something?
Maybe we'll see.
What Triple H are you
Now,
going to
yeah. Which are we having? Long hair Triple H or?
Where are we?
Is he going to grow his hair back like he did in
I'll
the
be
Hell in-
totally honest. I was thinking short-haired, older Triple H.
Oh, what are you thinking? Obadiah Stane Triple H. Okay.
I'm thinking like head, head of the company, runs NXT.
Oh,
like
that one. Oh,
older
that
Triple H, much
I
older
thought-
Triple H.
2010s Triple H. Yeah.
I
Yeah,
thought you were going to
But,
have
he
him
can,
back-
but since
corporate
he's drafted as a
business.
wrestler, it's probably around time of sort of WrestleMania 30, where he was doing that,
Yeah,
but also
where
wrestler.
he can still wrestle. He can still
Yeah.
wrestle, but he's mainly the suit, mainly the corporation. and all
Yeah,
that.
yeah. 20,
If-
mid 2010s.
If I had Triple H, I would have brought him back in his attitude from 2000 when he was literally the best heel in the world at that
It's
time.
tough. It's a tough choice. There's a lot of.
That would have been my Triple H if I picked him, JJ. Just letting you know. Would you have done the same, Carl, or would you?
I don't know what I would have done. Triple H and AEW is a weird concept, but then again, so is fucking so is Undertaker. So, right. So, I'm gonna go ahead and go with my next pick, which would be no surprise to anybody. I've got to have him in its tradition. I'll have Jushin Thunder Liger.
Oh, Carl!
I didn't even think of that, but yes, great pick.
Holy shit! How did we not realize we didn't
Great
pick any of the
pick.
Japanese wrestlers for some blue reason?
I've got a card. I feel of them.
Jeez, I forgot about that. I remember Jushin Liger. I must have forgot about the other bloody guys.
Right. So,
Okay.
Glenn, you're number 4 for the Legends.
Okay, at least I saved him on my list. He's another big dude. Taking Andre the Giant.
Okay. Okay.
Man,
God,
Glenn
you
has a
got the
type.
roster.
It's
The
super
roster
power,
is
man.
huge.
Poor Ricochet is just going to be like bouncing
We
around
know
like a
where
pinball.
Vince McMahon's gone in his 90s in this universe. He's going to have to run the WWE.
No, I'm not being.
Stephanie and Shane
mad.
forced him out, and he went. He went
Yeah.
Don't worry,
to Australia.
don't worry about that.
I'll do my own company, god damn it.
No, Vince is unwelcomed in my WWE. I'm taking my own, all right? It's micro control, okay? There you go. So
No.
if
There you go.
What
There you
version of
go.
Andre am I going to be using? He's definitely not going to have his afro hair when he had big hair. He's just going to have it when he was like from WrestleMania 1 all the way to when he passed away.
Okay. So
As a face
and
Andre.
Togan Andre, yeah.
Yeah, when he's wearing the straps.
That wouldn't
means-
necessarily be his peak, but yeah, definitely his most
No,
famous.
when he had like the onesie strap on.
Yeah,
you know,
peak popularity, but not peak physical.
that was like when he's a heel,
Yeah.
but when he's like wearing the swimming tights in different colours, that's Andre as a good guy. Just to let you know between the two, that's how he's going to go.
All right.
All right, so legend pick number 5 for you, JJ.
Whew, kind of an out there one. But I tried to pick her up with my last current pick. I'll pick her up with the legend pick, Beth Phoenix.
Oh man,
Now I have to decide whether I value the women or the men more with this last one.
take your time, Carl. Take your time. Last picks are always hard.
Yeah. I like the idea I could do stuff with that, definitely. And I feel like I've got people who do what she does. She's very WWE. Okay, yeah, no, I'm gonna go ahead with my last pick. I'm taking Sting.
Oh, damn it, Carl! That was who I was going to pick next.
That fits. You have AEW.
Yeah. And I'm gonna
Glenn,
take
I'll let you know that there's a lot. If you're looking for tag teams, there's a lot of legendary tag teams that
Yes,
have not
there
been
are.
picked up. I
Yes.
thought about picking up a tag team as my legend, and I didn't do it. So you might have to.
Oh,
say
I am
Maybe Sting.
specifically gonna take Sting from I'd say pre 99, pre 2000 Sting because he's
Crow Sting?
Crow Sting, but a bit more of a personality, a bit more of a bulk on his frame, a bit more of a
Metallica music and all that.
yeah.
He first started the
Like,
gimmick.
enough of a veteran that
Not the silent. He's
But when he was talking,
like he's talking, but he's the Crow Sting. Yeah,
he's the Vigilante Sting still.
yeah.
I
Okay.
can't believe, but now you can make the Ultimate Dream match, Taker and Sting now in an AEW. But
Oh,
I was
hey.
Well, we did that last time, but yes, you're
I was
right.
going to have Sting originally, because I wanted to actually bring him back with Warrior. I was going to have them back together, the Blade Runners.
Oh.
Yeah.
I can't now because now you got the two. You got Sting. So
Yeah.
my last one, or was this
Your
JJ?
last Legends pick.
All right, then didn't know it was Jay. I forgot about that for a sec.
JJ was first. He's already picked. He picked Beth Phoenix.
All right, I was going to have that in. I think I've got enough.
I was debating so hard between him and Trish, and I couldn't decide. Now we decided on that one.
Oh, I was hoping you were going to go.
Yeah,
to count Beth
you
Phoenix.
you can take Trish if you want now, or you can take somebody else. You can take a tag team.
Well,
you need some tag teams. Take a legend tag team. We have the Dudley Boys. We have the Hardys. We have
Hardys.
not Edge and Christian because I've got Edge.
I didn't have any intention of bringing Edge and Christian, okay, so that's fine. That's slight, all right. I was thinking about a tag team, but you know something? We can do this later on, can't we, when we swap around later on, can't we? Tag team.
Not recently. This is going to be a roster for the next few months at least.
Okay.
Yeah, this is going to be a while, yeah. So.
I want to have a tag team, but but they're deceased, so I'm thinking about going for someone who isn't deceased at this point.
Okay.
Dead. You're having them at their peak, not at their current circumstance.
Yeah, I hope so.
No.
If you have the Road Warriors, you don't have to drag their caskets to the ring.
No, Jesus Christ! I was thinking about bringing the Road Warriors in, but I could always swap my legends and as we go along afterwards.
Yeah.
I'll keep that in mind, but I'm not yet ready for our Legends tag team at the moment. Okay, so I need the younger talent to get over before I can have something in my mind.
Okay.
So I'm going back to one singles wrestler, and thank God you guys didn't take him. I'm taking another legend. I'm taking Hulk Hogan.
Cool.
All right.
WWE Mania's gonna run wild, brother.
WWA's in the 1980s, it seems.
Yeah.
It's Hulk Hogan from when he started. It's
Hogan.
It's Hogan from when he started, just before he went to WCW, except for WrestleMania 9 Hogan. Okay.
So peak
before he went.
Hulkmania.
Yeah, you don't want just before he left because that's when he'd already started losing.
As he was already small by that point. Yeah.
But,
so.
No,
you're
but
talking peak like 1987, slamming the 700-pound under.
Yeah,
the
87 to 91. Hogan is the one. Hogan.
92, yeah. When he, but the thing is, I know this sounds silly about Hogan, and I know it was a bit of a flop in WCW. But if I am going to turn Hogan heel, I could always bring back Dark Side Hogan.
All I'm saying is, if you have Hogan lose to anybody other than one of the other legends, I will call bullshit. He will not let that happen, brother.
The thing is, like I said,
even with some of the legends, he'd probably be like,
I'll put Hogan.
Don't do it for me, brother.
He will say that a lot if he needs to, but don't worry. Hogan's creative control is in my hands. If he doesn't feel
who's Kane? Never heard of him, brother. Not putting him back.
If I bring Hogan as a heel when they brought the Dark Side Hogan out, if he had his mustache shaved off, I can always do a rip off on what JJ did when he gave him the Ross ADA parody back in the day. That's every time I see Hulk Hogan in the NWO, that's who I think of. Thanks to you.
Nobody else remembers that bad core except for you. It's amazing.
I could do it for a comedy, maybe. I could do something about it for a laugh.
It's all right. He's back. He's forgiven. He's back in the WWE games now.
He's got it in his closet somewhere. If I wanted to.
Okay, so yeah, that is the Legends pick. So no need to recap from that. There wasn't much. So we'll go ahead and go then into. Let's do managers. So we've said that you can get up to 3 managers. You don't have to have 3, but you can get up to 3.
How many do we need then?
Let's change up the order this time so that Glen goes first. I'll go in the middle. JJ goes last. That seems fair.
Yeah, JJ needs a break.
So, who are you taking?
I'll be honest, I might not have anybody on my list. So
okay,
go ahead.
Well, once he takes this first one, probably not. Who are you taking? You're going to take who are you picking as your first one, Glenn?
Well, I had a good look. So far I've got 2 men and 1 female.
Okay, so who's your first pick?
Well,
for your managers.
He was going to be exclusive. JJ might thank the Lord for this. I'm taking Paul Heyman.
I thought so.
Yes, with Brock Lesnar, you can't have him without him.
Yeah, I knew.
That hurts.
That was the only one that JJ was going to take if he was first.
No, but JJ, don't worry, because think about it.
He was literally number 1.
Yeah. He's back to 2002 Heyman when we first saw him.
I mean, good for him being with Brock, but I want
JJ. JJ, just to keep in mind, if you want to know what my version of Brock is, he's gone old school. He ain't doing MMA shit, man. He's back to wrestling.
All right.
Well, I've got an angle in mind for mine, and a very inside angle in mind. I'm taking Jim Cornette.
Oh wow, this is going to be so cool. I knew it.
He was number 2. But that fits very
How
well.
can I not do Jim Cornette against AEW? Come on now, it's a fantasy.
Yes, I mean, brilliant. That's absolutely brilliant. But man,
I did not see that coming, Karl.
I literally had Paul Heyman number 1, Jim Cornette number 2.
Wow, I did not see that. I thought he was going to be later on for you, Karl, but not number 1. That is a first.
Okay. By the way, folks, just in case we didn't clarify, you can have legends as managers. It's fine. We're using the time machine for managers. So you can have Bobby Heenan if you want.
Way back machine.
So Glenn, who are you picking? Oh wait, yeah, back to you. No, JJ. Sorry, JJ. Sorry. Yeah. I'm not used to being last.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'll finish off the acclaimed trio, Billy Gunn, as a manager.
Okay.
All right then. So Road Dogg's not there then, is he?
So does that mean by that thing that Billy Gunn can't wrestle then?
He still wrestles occasionally now, right?
I know he does.
Every now, but he's not. He's not going to be a regular.
I'd say you can't draft your young Road Dogg and do that weird.
I would say. I mean, I think it's fair to once every. Very rare. Like they do on the main companies. Every once in a while, but not regularly.
Okay. Well, I actually did meet.
So, Glenn, you're number 2 manager.
Oh, I cannot believe. Well, I haven't got any of the other ones, but how many matches are we going for? Is it still 3, or are we going to?
You can have as many as you can have up to 3, but you don't have to have 3. If you don't want any more, you don't have to have any more.
Well, I was thinking about having him for but then again, it doesn't really matter if you get him or whatever the case may be. But I'm picking somebody who was a manager, but he was very brief. He used to be with the Undertaker. Very briefly, taking Brother Love.
He's going to be a producer on your show, given your roster. Absolutely.
No, Brother Love will become a manager. But I've got something with him.
You could have taken the other one, but all right.
There's something else in mind. Don't worry.
That build-up, he was with Undertaker. It was with Kane.
Don't worry. You'll see what happens, guys. Trust me. I have something very clever in mind for Brother Love. I thought it was so
good right now.
Yeah.
It was so good with Taker. I really liked it when he started off. I thought, what if he could manage, because I don't know why I had this cool idea in mind, because he's a good heel. I thought, and of course, just to give you on a side note,
I mean, he's got the same face color as Kane. I'll give him that.
I was inspired by what JJ did with Kane when he had Kevin Sullivan. So I thought, if he can do it with Kevin Sullivan, why not try and do something? I've got something in mind, but at the moment, Kane's on his own at the minute. He's got nobody at the moment, unless I compare him back with you-know-who.
Right, so for my next manager, he was not drafted as a wrestler, so I will draft him as a manager. MVP.
Woo!
I was thinking about him. That's very good.
I thought we were going to have him as a wrestler, to be quite honest. I just realised.
Maybe occasionally, like Billy Gunn, and maybe occasionally, but I'm having modern day MVP where he's mostly a manager.
Okay, then what was he? Is he just as he is now, or was back when he was?
Yeah, modern day MVP.
Speaking of which, I might take something from MVP when he was in that TNA thing where he did the MVP principle, motivation. It was called motivate, validate, participate. I like that. That is something that might.
That's how you avoid copyright. Yes. That's
the principle for my roster.
JJ, have you got any other managers that you want?
I'm coming up with a few names here. I'm gonna take. He was a manager, within the last few years. I'm gonna take Arn Anderson.
Whoa, that's a big one.
That's a shot right to the face.
Wasn't going to take, I did have, Andre in mind, but I'm not sure about bringing him in either. Again,
you've already got Andre. You can't have him as a manager as well.
If you turned heel,
Are we all three? What number are we at now? Sorry,
Okay,
three.
we're on number 3 now.
Something in mind, mate.
So yeah, that was your second. That was JJ's second.
Yeah.
So
Number
now
three.
we're on to number 3. Glenn, your last manager.
Last manager was a female. I was considering her to be a wrestler, but it's a
She
manager.
was a female, or she is a female.
She was a wrestler, but she's deceased. But I've just changed my mind.
Okay, got it. Okay, I got it.
Because I've just realised I've just realised he's on my roster. They actually are a couple together in reality. She was from NXT. I'm taking Scarlett, Karrion Kross's wife.
Okay, that's
The one who
good.
the one who
That's
comes
not where I was not who I was expecting when you said
I
about a
was-
wife.
yeah.
No, I
I
wasn't-
think
I
somebody
wasn't
else.
I wasn't gonna split Triple H and Stepney. All right, I wanted to.
No. I was thinking of Sable.
Well, technically, I could write her in a storyline if I wanted to.
No, you can't. You haven't drafted her.
You can mention
You
her,
can't
though,
use
so-
that.
You can mention her, but you can't show her on screen.
yeah,
she's not
somebody
on,
If
say,
Brock
like-
Lesnar, if Brock Lesnar
she's not
wants
on,
to
she's not under contract.
No, but unless
Right, you
she
gotta
showed up in
you
the
gotta
audience,
sign her if you want her.
she could be in the audience if she wanted to, or Brock Lesnar could just.
Yeah, or she can be in the audience, but she can't be part
Hearing
of the
Brock on.
storyline. She's not under contract. You can't have her in a storyline.
Unless Brock can
No,
just shoot me on it.
No,
mention it Friday.
you got to sign it. You got to sign it.
Man,
No, you wanted Scarlett instead.
I know, but I'm just saying there's something in mind.
So I'm going to go ahead and pick my last manager. I'm going to pick Mil Mortez's manager from Lucha Underground, Katrina.
Good counter. That's something. Wow, that is actually something I
like them as a pair rather than these modern day. I don't even know what name is from MLW.
So what's your third one then, JJ? Got something
I
in
was
mind?
just kind of. I'll be honest. I was just kind of writing down names of some legends.
Okay, you don't have to have a third one if you don't want to. It's up.
Um,
There's
I'm
a few
gonna-
fun ones you could have.
I'm gonna pick this person up because I could do some funny stuff, and they're a funny person, and I like this kind of humor. I'm gonna pick up Kevin Nash
It's a manager. Interesting.
as a manager.
Oh shoot!
I'll be honest. He may never see the light of day, but
Are
it'll
you
be
drafting
good
him as
backstage
modern
around.
day Kevin Nash or?
modern day, gray haired, TNA
Oh.
Kevin Nash? Yeah.
JJ, I gotta be strictly honest with you. If I had gone back on my Legends pick, I was gonna have him as my altered spin around as to replace him. But damn it, he's my other guy I was gonna have.
Well, like I say, if he gets released down the road, you can pick him up.
Yeah.
That's all right. But for now, I didn't expect him to be a manager though. I did not expect that. That was quite clever, JJ.
I was expecting one of the Wild Samoans, possibly. go with your Samoan group.
We're
Or
both lined out.
Rikishi,
We have plenty of the blood.
Yokozuna.
Damn it, that was another guy I was gonna pick on my list. Rikishi. Or Boston.
Roman's dad.
I believe that's everybody all done with the managers.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll go
That's my list
ahead.
done.
Let's go ahead and choose our commentators then. Let me do a.
I didn't get time for that on the list there, Karl.
Let me just bring up the random wheel again, and we'll just
Oh
have
man,
for
this will be difficult, man, because this will be tough.
I mean, there's. Oh, are you doing all
Oh my
time?
god, this wheel is fucking rigged. So JJ apparently is picking. So you are picking your. Let's go with your play-by-play guy first.
Oh, the ring announcer. Oh.
Are you doing? Is this all-time announcers or because?
I'd say if you want to draft JR, you can have pre-2000.
Okay.
To have Moody
Oh, I'm
JR.
just gonna have JR.
It's a question. It's a question of do I want to be a prick or not?
Come on, JR.
Yes, we'll use the time machine for the commentators. You can have whatever version of them you want.
I tell you what. I will be polite. I will not take JR. I will take modern day inspired Michael Cole. He's inspired. Vince is not in his ear.
No more Vince Michael Cole. Yeah.
Is he like he was? Is he like he was back?
Oh, he
when-
actually gives a shit. So
Like he was in the Attitude Era, like when that type of Michael Cole, when he was passionate.
no,
Better
modern day.
modern day.
Yeah, modern day. Passion.
Oh, all right.
Okay, so let me do the wheel. Decide if it's me or Glenn next. He'll probably say JJ anyway, but
It's all right.
Oh no, yeah, it did say JJ. Some stupid fucking thing.
Every
What are you
time
doing
you
again?
Carl, every time you have the will, it never works with you, does it? It doesn't like you.
No, it just loves JJ apparently. Okay,
It's
yeah,
not
let's
the
go.
last time you did the podcast.
Okay, so it's gone with me. So for my main play-by-play guy, I'm going with Tony Schiavone.
Oh, is he going to be WCW Savani or is he going to be
Modern day Tony Schiavone.
Oh,
whoa.
shocker! All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I like look, JR in his prime is the best commentator ever, but
Oh yeah.
I think
he's an old now. Yes.
if you associate Jim, even if I was able to get old JR back in AEW, I feel like the fans of AEW would associate him with modern day JR. And I feel like his name is AEW JR is a different beast, even if I said he was the old JR. Because I don't think modern day JR will care about AEW, even if he was a bit younger. I don't think he would get into AEW as much as he was WWF back in the day.
You wouldn't bother if he was WCW JR.
I mean, that would be very different. But I think if it was that JR, I think he'd be like, "What the hell is going on?"
Why are there
so modern day
clips?
Yeah.
Like, oh my god, it's AEW anticipation.
You've got Baker, and you've got Baker, and she's friends with Shivani, and
I've got Cole.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
But then
Okay,
again,
Glenn,
so-
do you want good old JR?
I'm stuck, man. If I was to, but I did actually. This is why I'm split with Carl. I don't want to piss him off if I have to, but I've looked at so many.
I've taken Shivani. You could take JR if you want.
I took so many. Yeah, I'm not having like 2 commentators. I might have like. Can we do 3 commentating?
You can have as many as you want.
Oh, shite. I can't go over 4. That's too many.
Within reason. You can't have 11 commentators. But,
Unless you do special commentary. I can't even commentate and do impressions as much as them.
You, Carl. Thousands of announcers.
Because they were all so good, you know, back in the day. They were so hard to pick.
Okay, who's your main commentator? Your main play-by-play person?
Well, it's a tough one. I was stuck with a lot of them. But I'll
You were expecting JR to be taken, weren't you? That's what it is.
But the thing is, I don't know who to pick. I might as, you know what? I had him in my original fantasy back in the day. Why not? I'll take JR with the black cap. He's attitude.
There you go.
He is attitude JR, but he does have a little bit of that sliced WCW fantasy behind him.
Okay. So let's do. Yeah, we'll do the same order. So JJ, your colour commentator.
All right.
Or one of your colour commentators, if you want 3.
I mean, JR will care about WWE.
Color commentator.
We'll do up to 3.
I'll stick with the WWE flavor. I'll go with Corey Graves.
Oof. I was thinking about pairing Corey Graves and JR together, actually. That
would be an interesting pairing.
Maybe if we do a special show, we could put them together, maybe.
Okay. So for my colour guy, I'm going with Taz.
Shit.
That's good.
I was gonna have Taz, man. I loved him as a commentator.
Modern day Taz or modern day Tony Schiavone, I think, is the best AEW house team.
I was gonna go with TNA and SmackDown Taz combined for mine if I had him. Damn.
I don't know about TNA Taz. I think he goofed off a bit too much in TNA personally.
Yeah. That kind of soured me on him, but he's been really good in AEW.
I thought it was good. I thought it was good with what's his name? What's his name? The guy who with Mike Tenay. Yeah, Mike Tenay.
Mike Tenay?
I thought him and Taz were actually pretty good, actually.
Yeah, Mike Tenay, not Mike Tunney.
Tenay knows this stuff. Yeah.
No, sorry. This is going to be a shocker.
So your colour commentator.
Your colour guy.
Colour commentator. I might go up to 3 commentators, but for my second one, he used to be a wrestler. He used to be a guy for the backstage promo for the Attitude Era in the day before he got released. I'm taking Michael Hayes.
Okay. Oh, the minute there, I thought you were taking Kevin Kelly. I was like, what?
No, Kevin Kelly. No, not Kevin Kelly. No, but he could be
Michael Hayes.
Michael Hayes.
He's Michael Hayes, but here's the thing: he's got the attitude. You know when we saw him in Rebellion in the WWF in the UK show that one time with JR. Yeah. He's like that, but here's the thing: he's actually in his Freebirds attire with the long hair and the badass shades, and he's got like his attire on just to stand out a little bit colourful. He's
That's fair.
he's not a heel.
Fair
He's not
enough.
even a heel. He's a tweener.
Right. So, does anybody want to do over 2 commentators? JJ, first, do you want to do another commentator?
I had a name. Nobody picked him up as a wrestler or a manager. I liked his stuff back in the day. I'm going to be picking up JBL.
That's fine. That's intriguing.
I will.
Your locker room is the worst locker room.
No, I thought JJ was actually quite good, actually, to be honest, with the tally. Be honest,
That's true. These locker rooms are. I don't know. Glenn's locker room might be a little nuts. Too.
Yeah, that's true. This one's going to be full of people. Don't work for me, brother.
They weren't pushed properly.
It's going to be WCW in, yeah.
And WCW, man, this is a complete. It's like TNA, ECW, everything, and it's basically real pro wrestling, brother.
Right.
And
Okay.
it's for entertainment.
So, I was next. I am going to get a third person. I am going to have Excalibur.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say you kind of have to round out that trio.
I'm not gonna lie to you. He's really intriguing with the Lucha mask on. He's pretty cool.
Glenn, have you got a third person?
Yes, I have. I know if DM was here right now, he'd be loving this, especially how my roster's gonna look. I think. But here's the thing. This is crazy insane. I wish I could have. Maybe for special guests, I could have gone, but they were deceased and they used to be wrestlers. But I'm actually going with one who recently passed on. Bless him, man. I'm taking Don West.
Oh, all right.
One who was always crazy in TNA. The one who used to get...
I mean, peak JR and Don West. I mean, that's
TNA Don West, man, because he used to get Joe and AJ over so much. Like,
I hope those people sitting behind them have oxygen masks.
He was just like, you'd be like, oh, he can't get the bigger machine at Tombstone Power Driver. When I move by Joe.
Yeah, I hope people are ready with oxygen masks for those two. Jesus Christ.
JR's happy he'll have somebody who will be enthusiastic of wrestling just like he was, just 10 times on steroids.
Oh, yeah.
Michael Hayes will just be there going, I'll speak soon, I guess. I'll get a word in. Yeah. That'll be it for the commentators. Let's round out that thing. Let's do the ring announcers. Yeah, let's do it in the same order. JJ.
Okay. I will keep the WWE mainstay Lillian Garcia.
Oh, so you're gonna have what's her name, Glenn, who could do the voice dub for Garcia, maybe? So she could do the voice dubbing.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to do it myself here.
Oh my god, that means you're gonna have like. Oh, don't give me any bad ideas, JJ. I'm busy in my head right now.
Okay, so my ring announcer again, incumbent makes sense. Justin Roberts.
As for me, it's I was kind of stuck with this one. You know what? He was deceased. He was the best ring announcer ever time. I'm picking Howard Fakel.
Oh, there we go.
Howard Fakel.
Yeah, Howard Fakel. Yeah, the guy.
You mean Howard Finkel?
Yeah, the thing. Howard Fakel. Yeah, it would be like
Finkel. The Fink. Yeah. He wasn't. He was the Fink, not the fake.
Finkel. Yeah, he would be like, "Oh, winner of this belt." And
yes. Yeah, I know what you mean, but yeah, it's Howard. I'm just saying it's Howard Finkel, not Howard Fakel.
Yeah, that's how I pronounce his name ever since I was little.
It's wrong.
See, I still call him that to this very day, even on my audio.
So for you, when he was the fake.
Oh, fake. I just couldn't say his name properly because of my social problems.
Okay.
Slip of the tongue.
Okay, so yeah, okay, backstage announcer, backstage interviewer, JJ.
I'm gonna be taking the coach.
Okay, all right.
So
out there, big.
Nothing Coachman. Which one? Attitude Coachman, or is he doing the Ruthless Aggression?
Just Attitude Era, nerdy,
That Coachman.
Just a guy backstage. Nothing.
Well, you've got The Rock on your roster. You've got.
I'm not turning him heel and making him, a GM or whatever.
Okay. So for my backstage, I'm gonna go with Renee Pack. Okay.
There we go. Well, makes sense.
I'm going old school. I had a bunch of them. If back in my old WWE, I had 2 backstage announcers at the time, but I can only go with one. I'll have to sacrifice. I hate to say it, but I'll have to sacrifice good old Lord Alfred Hayes, God bless him, man. So instead, I'll give him the other guy, Sean Mooney. Remember him?
Yeah.
Oh
I
yeah,
do.
yeah.
John Mooney, he was good. He was,
It's not the name I was expecting, but
Oh, when
Yeah,
Mr. Perfect. When
Yeah,
Mr. Perfect
I was
was
expecting
Mooney.
I was expecting Todd Grisham
Why did you think I was going to pick Todd Grisham?
or Gene Oakland.
that's what I was thinking. Gene Okerlund.
I was going to think about Mean Gene because Hulk Hogan could do this thing like, well, you know something, Mean Gene. I was thinking it's just too over the top, but maybe I could replace him later on. Who knows? But that's the idea. Sean Mooney instead. Hogan needs a break of saying, well, you know something, Mean Gene, so cutting that back a little bit.
There you go.
Okay, right. So I'm going to add. This bit is the bit that's going to be edited. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to copy the last 10 picks and all Legends picks of every roster into a list. So everybody from number 15, so down to Dustin.
What was I going to think of? I had to pick a lot of bunch of big dudes in my roster because you guys took a lot of the mini cruiserweights.
Oh yeah. That's the struggle of these drafts.
Like I said, I was going to go for like a mid-sign, but again, I couldn't help but picking the big lads because I kind of remember recently because I would have gone for most of the Attitude roster back then, but then again, that was, person retired and deceased. It's very difficult.
Surprised you didn't pick up Paul Bearer.
Yeah,
Jay,
I really thought that was going to be pick number 1 or 2.
Listen, I was going to pick Paul Bearer, but here's the thing in mind. I've got something in my mind for Kane. Don't worry about it. But Paul Bearer, if I do...
Yeah, brother love
Oh, we know that. We know there's plans for Kane, but we just figured you'd
yeah, I know, but the thing
Paul
is...
Bearer in that package.
I was going to put Paul Bearer in, but I might perhaps bring him in a bit later. At the minute, I need to do something to do with, because it's obvious Paul Bearer in an AEW would be a bit bizarre.
So here's where it gets fun. All right. So here's where it gets fun, everybody. We're going to do something a little bit fun. When we were talking earlier about the random and how the first 15 were secure and how a lot of the legends were secure, what we're going to do is I've put all the names for the last ones after pick 15 and all the legends into a random generator, where each roster in order is going to get 3 of the one of the opposing people's rosters as a random pick, and then 1 legend. Each of us have a veto to use. One veto, which says no, you cannot have that person. So, for example, if when I do my pick, Kane turns up to go to my roster, Glen can use his 1 veto to say no, you can't have Kane. But when that veto is used, that means you cannot do it again. Which means it applies always to that person. Like if Kane comes up again, he's always vetoed. But if anybody else from your roster then comes up, they are taken no matter what.
This is absolutely going to kill my roster, man. I'm happy how it looks.
So that's going to be fun.
We might end up with some wacky rosters here by the end.
Wacky rosters. That would make a show.
Right, now, let me try and decide with this random generator who is going to go in what order. Let's see if it does pick somebody other than JJ this time. Probably not. So, going first will be... Oh, okay. I'll give you that one. Me, I'm going first.
Okay.
Oh, that's refreshing.
So, going second...
For once.
Yeah, Karl needs his break,
JJ is going second. Glen is going third. So we are literally going backwards on the original.
We've all gone first. We've all gone last. We've all gone second.
It's fair, Karl. This is the first time Karl actually has gone first, so he does need his break. I do feel sorry for you on that. You want the first one.
Oh, hang on. This list thing doesn't do it the way I wanted it to do it. Hang on. Is that
the wheel of randomness? Because I'm sure you can put that into a Discord server. Because then
maybe that's never happened before, has it?
Probably. But so you guys can see it. Hang on, let me. I could share my screen.
Yeah, I was gonna say you could share the screen.
Yeah, screen can happen. Let's see if that happens.
I'll put more than there. Okay, they've got the numbers So
Numbers.
ignore that because obviously when I picked them, I had to pick
Right.
the bullet points with them when I did it. But
I'm looking.
so
That's
right,
awesome.
so there we go. We got all the
Look at
names.
this wheel. Look.
So
Spin the wheel.
we're gonna go backwards. So it's me first. Go.
Holy shit, that's gonna make my eyes spin.
Oh my god. Oof.
Oh
Don't
shit,
stare
my
at that.
eyes. Oh shit, my eyes. What do you see?
Oh.
Dustin Rhodes.
Oh.
We have a winner. I don't know about that.
So are you going to use your veto to stop me from taking Dustin
No.
Rhodes?
I'm sorry,
Okay.
Carl. No, I'm not.
Okay.
Oh, you wanted to...
So I take Dustin Rhodes.
Who are you going to replace him with? Just like swap talent over?
No, we'll all equal out at the end. So
Yeah,
yeah.
it'll equal out.
All right, so Glenn, you're next.
Okay, let's see.
Obviously, if one comes up that's on your roster, we'll do it again.
That's all right. And who's it picking up?
Matt Riddle.
Oh shit!
Oh.
Are you kidding?
Oh my god! Did you see how close that came? Did you see how
No,
close?
I know.
almost got-
Oh shit!
You
No!
almost got
Taker.
Taker.
Oh wow! How ironic of these.
Okay, I'm glad you guys can see the thing now. That's fair.
Amazing.
So,
I hope we see
Glenn,
this on the channel, man.
do you have any idea who Matt Riddle is?
I know who Matt Riddle is. He's that weird guy with the
Yeah.
top hat, just those video game YouTube stuff, and he does like an education. But I have no intent of having Matt Riddle. 'Cause I don't even know who the fuck he is.
no, but you've got to.
You
have
also
him.
keep it for Randy Orton for a little bit.
Right.
He's the stoner dude.
All right, I'll just put him as a jobber. I don't want my company full of jobbers. Damn it!
Okay, all right.
It's pro wrestling.
I mean, he's only been tag champions for the best part of the last couple of years. Okay, all right. Okay, so JJ.
Oh
right,
god,
who am I getting? Who am I getting?
This random thing is going to destroy.
Who am I
you.
getting?
this wheel thing is going Christ.
That was already yours.
Oh,
Right, try again.
I'm
Try
getting
again.
two Shawn Michaels. All right.
No, let's do it again.
HBK twins.
Oh. all right.
Nice. Stone Cold. I thought you were going to.
Do I get?
You've already got Austin.
If he pops up.
Yeah. That's how we're going.
Oh shit! No!
Oh no, Glad I'm
Glenn,
sorry.
I take it you're going to use your veto.
I'm busy at veto. Yeah.
So for all your listeners, JJ
Not taking my hero back.
rolled for Kane. But no, veto on that one. Glenn gets to keep Kane. So Glenn, you can no longer veto anybody apart from Kane.
I thought for a second it was going to pick another one of JJ's faves, then like a 3 in a
It
row.
looked
For a
like it,
second.
but
Yeah. So for me,
God
number
damn.
what did we say? We're doing 3 and then we're doing
I think three works.
Yeah, we're doing 3 each. Yeah, that's fair. Don't want to go too crazy. So me next.
So I didn't pick Paul Bearer, but I have something in mind later on if I switch managers, if you know what I'm saying. Oh
Well, that's
god!
one again.
Oh.
So we're gonna have to do it again.
First JJ has it 2 times, and now Carl's doing it. This random wheel's not doing good for both of you. Is
Like
it?
if I preset this up, I could do it where.
Oh shit, John Cena!
Oh man.
Oh.
Do you want to use your veto to stop me from taking John Cena?
Are you? Oh, no.
Man, I'm thinking about.
Hey, do it first. We'll shit him out of the building if you
Realistically, what other big ones are going to come up on the last rolls? Come on.
True. You're right. I will use my veto on Cena.
Oh, that's you can't
Because
use anymore.
you didn't get Kane, it means you're one guy down at the minute. To be fair, so
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
Okay, so yeah, veto John Cena. Glenn, spin the wheel.
If JJ did take Kane, he would have put him with K Vic all over again. I know what JJ's mindset's like. Oh, Bret Hart! Oh.
I'm guessing this is
are
a veto.
Veto on Bret Hart.
I miss. I thought you were going to
He was so
So
close.
we've all used our veto. So any picks now?
The first
Okay.
time we used our
Glenn was so close twice. He got
I'll tell you
Riddle
what,
and he got
because
Brett.
I don't think the veto should overrule. So everybody gets 3 picks. So yeah, at the minute, JJ, you've got nobody. So you're still going to get.
I still need to get like what?
Yeah. So
3 people.
Yeah, so that was a veto for Glenn. We'll come back to you I'll list them at the end. We'll see how many we've got. Okay, so JJ.
Yeah, I'm not going for the heels. I'm going to have the shades on, man. It was just that my HDI vision.
Now what we get is what we get here.
Oh, he's got Pac.
Pack. All right.
Whoa.
All right.
Yeah. Let me just add him to your roster.
Just like-
is he going to be Adrian Neville or is he going to be Pack?
We will keep Pack.
Is he still going to be nicknamed the man that gravity forgot though?
No, that's Adrian Neville. Right, so we'll go back to me. For my last one. Yeah.
I've got to admit, I've really enjoyed this one. This has been superb.
Glenn, you're probably having no tag teams because I'm taking heavy
teamers. Damn it!
The AEW. Oh.
Damn it!
Man, that's rough.
Not sure I want him, but that's the spirit of the rando.
That's the wheel. The wheel says it.
I was going to have the Viking Raiders team against them, man, and put them as a heel.
Oh boy.
Damn it.
So yeah, that'll be
I counter this, man. I need to get some other tag teams unless I have to figure out.
You have to put some people together. You have to have some makeshift tag teams for a bit.
Okay, so I currently have 26 because of this. Right, so Glenn, how you only got one because one got vetoed, right?
That's right. Yeah, I kept.
Okay, so we'll do your third one and then we'll give you another one afterwards. But we'll do it in order. So you get another one here.
This be on 3 or something.
Get fucked. Get fucked.
Oh, yes. Yes.
That's
Jushin Liger, baby.
For audio listeners, Glenn has just got Jushin Thunder Liger.
God, Liger.
I'm sorry, Liger. I'm sorry.
I love you. Spin the wheel. It's not gonna get fucked tonight, man. I'm pushing him to the top. That's good karma if there ever was. That's a big comeback for losing my tag team.
You'll have to, maybe you could team up with somebody. Maybe you got somebody you can,
I'll find someone. I might think of something, but then again, he's Japanese, but like a
right. So, JJ, your last one, and then you're going to get 2 more because you haven't stolen anybody else.
All right.
Man, this spin the wheel thing's making my eyes go weird. I'm seeing colours here.
Well, that's yours again.
That's mine.
Oh God, JJ, this wheel is not looking good for you, is it?
It keeps trying to pick my people. Pick somebody else. Oh no, not
that's
again.
That's also another person that's yours. That's twice it's tried to give away Shawn Michaels.
It just doesn't want your. It wants your roster. Oh dearie me, JJ, this is not.
Here we go. Here. Oh no! Oh
no!
Yes. I love you, Wheel. Thank you, Wheel.
Yeah. Shit.
I will gladly take that.
Angle.
It's a specialist. No,
Angle. Do the WWF.
I can't do my Brock Lesnar and Angle feud all over again.
Oh.
Hey, who you get though?
Maybe if we do a super card thing, maybe we can figure something out.
Oh my lord!
These numbers are not matching up, but I'll. So let me.
God damn it, random list.
Yeah, it's because they're coming off the Legends thing. That's why. Okay, it's fine. Okay, so Glenn, you how many people have you stolen? 1, right?
I didn't steal. I took 1.
You took 1. So you've got you were vetoed twice, right?
Once.
So you took Liger and that's it. Oh no, you took Matt Riddle. Oh no, you took Matt Riddle as well. You took Matt Riddle. You've got one. You got one.
Oh
yeah. So you've got one spin.
I only have Angle, I think.
Yeah. So Glenn gets 1 spin left. JJ gets 2.
At least, Jushin Liger can keep my star power despite I've lost Angle. So I can do something.
So let's bring in 4.
Oh, Sami Zayn.
Oh.
Wow. Alright, I guess I can keep that one. Bounce back.
Okay, so Sami Zayn.
That hurt. Oh, that hurt.
Sorted.
That hurt.
I lost. I couldn't get Brett or whatever. At least I've got another Canadian somewhat. Oh wait, no. Sammy ain't Canadian, so.
Yeah, he's Canadian. You have a Canadian. Right. Yeah, you have a.
Sammy and
a Canadian.
Sammy, what? Cut the crack. Oh,
Tom, you joke, but that's actually not the worst idea I've heard.
No, it isn't. Oh god.
Okay. So JJ, you now get 2 spins.
All right, let's see.
At least I got Sami Zayn. Thank God.
Let's see.
Justin Rhodes back.
All right. All's well that ends well, I guess.
You got him back.
Justin Rhodes. That was like a WWE draft.
Right. By the end of the night, they just end up on the same roster again.
Yeah.
What's the word for you, JJ?
Okay. So one more spin of the wheel for JJ. This random thing was a good idea, but it's also bullshit.
JJ, yes. Oh, no. Oh, not joke.
Two drop.
Damn it, no.
All right.
No.
I really don't hate that. I could do some stuff with that. I really
Oh.
I am okay with that.
I've lost my biggest woman in my women's roster. Damn it.
Right. So yeah, somehow JJ's
Did we end up
with.
Did we end up even? Yeah.
Well,
Yep.
JJ's ended up with 2 extra. Somehow I don't know how that happened. Who did I not take off your list? That got taken.
Man.
It might just be there's some tag teams. To be fair, that could, obviously.
That could be the case.
JJ
Tag
both
team.
lost and gained Dustin.
Yes, you're right.
I lost him and then gained him back. So
yeah, and then
if you and Glenn want to spin till you pick one of my people, like to kind of even it out.
I'm not so sure about your roster, JJ. I kind of well, I would go for one of the legends if I did. I don't care.
Right. I don't want to. Right. I don't want to end up with an unfair amount of people.
Okay. You've got 2 extra at the minute because you've got 27, and then you've still got your 5 legends because Austin, Michaels, Rock, Triple H, Beth Phoenix, none of them are taken. Oh, was Beth Phoenix taken?
No, she wasn't. No.
No. So yeah, you have got 2 Okay, we'll do it just for 1. I'm happy to have 1 extra because I say tag teams and that because like one of them, yeah.
Because I ended up with an extra legend because I got Angle.
I need to get one back. I just hope I get the rotten man.
That might have messed up some of the.
Oh yes, that's right. I put Kurt Angle in the wrong space. That's it. Yeah, so you've got 1 extra legend and 1 extra person. So but then wouldn't we end up with one more person if we did that?
We should. Do you think?
No,
You and
Glenn would have 4 legends. You should still have 5, I think. And then
I lost Liger, so I've got 4.
And then okay. You would. I'm sorry. Yes, you would have 4.
I've got Kane, Liger, Andre, and.
Now we're getting
so if we spin twice against you, then it would even out because we're both missing.
Okay.
One.
That's fair. I think you each spin till you hit somebody of mine. I think that's fair.
We might get some ridiculous guys and you can't veto anymore. But okay, all right. At least it's not your first 15, I guess. But yeah, okay, man. All right.
I've got to get the rock.
So Glenn, for me, I'm first. I'll do this.
You go first, Karl. Oh damn it! I've just lost my
No.
It's got to be somebody of me.
It's got to be somebody from.
We gotta make it even here.
I could get rid of
legend. Do you know?
Jesus!
Stop taking my UK legends.
Right. Okay. Let me just edit the list here. That'll probably be the best bet.
I was gonna say if you want to.
I think all of yours are grouped together. So there we go. Right.
Need to get the legends in. I need to get the rock.
Here we go. This is gonna. Oh, this is really gonna hurt.
What?
Oh.
Oh man!
I don't like the wheel.
You were regretting.
I don't like the wheel anymore. Yeah, I am. That one hurts. Ugh.
Okay.
You could give her a run for AWA.
Well, I'll tell you what. We'll do. For the sakes of the rando, we'll do a trading thing at the end if you want to do. Okay. I think.
I agree. I agreed to this. You know,
okay.
We should all have an even amount of people. So,
Glenn, 1 spin for Glenn.
Please give me the rock.
Even amount of people.
Give me the rock. Oh no! I don't want best for business. No, it's Triple H. Damn it! I was hoping for the Rock, not Triple H.
Oh,
you could trade him back through if you want to.
Yeah, we'll talk about that in a minute. Okay, so
if I have Triple H, I can book him back as a heel and grow his hair back.
You have got an extra legend with Triple H, right? So we each have got the same.
We evened out. He took a legend. Right. I took a legend of his. He took a legend of mine.
Yes. Yeah.
Ooh.
All right. I was hoping for the Rock originally because I really wanted to. But then again,
who's going to run my show now? Oh dear.
You can always bring Shane McMahon.
Glen has got one extra legend.
I've got 5 because I lost.
No, you've got 6.
I took
you've
Angle. Oh.
No, he's got 6 legends. He's got Kane, Warrior, Andre, Hogan, Liger, Triple H.
I have, yeah, and you took one.
But
That's I mean.
So now Glen's got an extra person. How's that happen?
All right then, yeah, I have.
No,
now,
because he should have one less. He should have one less regular person.
Yeah, he'll have one less regular.
So it evens out because he has one less regular.
Not Dewdrop.
I've taken Dewdrop off.
You took my tag team, remember?
Yeah, I've taken Heavy Machinery off. Yeah, it's because there's 3 of us. It's never going to work out even, is it?
No.
It's
not going with us, is it?
Okay. All right. Let's stop there. Let's say, since Glen, you are the newest person to the thing, and you've never done this before, you get a handicap on us. You get that extra person. I think that's fair.
Handicaps. You mean you're going to actually put me in the hospital?
No, you get the extra person for.
All right.
Right. That's
not that serious.
Yes.
All right. Okay. I'll get.
Okay.
So
I will read out the rosters here. Let me just bring my managers and commentators and shit down there.
I can't believe I lost my tag team on Heavy Machinery, man. I really need to keep. I was going to have them with the Viking Raiders.
Well, yeah, I think we used to do a trading thing. We could do it together.
Could do that like. Should we do that later on, or is this?
No. I think we call it a night after this. So, so for WWF, we get the roster as it stands now is Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes, CM Punk, Seth Rollins, Jon Moxley, Charlotte Flair, Rhea Ripley, The Usos, Oscar, Edge, Kevin Owens, The Street Profits, Liv Morgan, Adam Page, FTR, John Cena, The New Day, Alexa Bliss, The Acclaimed, Drew McIntyre, Sheamus, Xavier Woods, Pac, Dustin Rhodes, and Dewdrop. Your legends are Stone Cold Steve Austin, Shawn Michaels, The Rock, Beth Phoenix, and Kurt Angle. For your managers are Billy Gunn, Arn Anderson, and Kevin Nash. You can still see my screen, right? We're reading this.
You can still see it.
Yeah, cool. Commentators Michael Cole and Corey Graves and JBL. Ring announcer Lillian Garcia. Backstage announcer Jonathan Coachman. For WWA, we've got Brock Lesnar, Samoa Joe, Finn Balor, Keith Lee, Braun Breaker, Sasha Banks, Ember Moon, Viking Raiders, Dominic Cesaro, Randy Orton, Nikki Ash, Bailey, Karrion Kross, Rey Mysterio, Ricochet, Bobby Roode, Damian Priest, Mandy Rose, Elijah, Doug Williams, Modestone, The Brawling Brutes, Matt Riddle, and Sami Zayn. But the latest legends are Kane, The Ultimate Warrior, Andre the Giant, Hulk Hogan, Jushin Thunder Liger, and Triple H. His managers are Paul Heyman, Brother Love, and Scarlett. Commentators Jim Ross, Michael Hayes, Don West. Ringing out Howard Finkel, and his backstage interviewer is Sean Mooney. So, for AEW, AJ Styles, Bryan Danielson, Becky Lynch, Britt Baker, MJF, The Miz, The Lucha Brothers, Kazuchika Okada, I have a hard time with that first name, Chris Jericho, Adam Cole, Kenny Omega, Darby Allin, Shinsuke Nakamura, The Young Bucks, Mil Mortez, Io Shirai, Mostly Machine Guns, Jade Cargill, Jurassic Express, Shayna Baszler, no, hang on, I shouldn't have Pac, because he was taken. Let me just rearrange that.
That's right.
Shayna Baszler, Penelope Ford, Riho, The Iconics, Heavy Machinery, and Bianca Belair. My legends are Undertaker, Bret Hart, Awesome Kong, and Sting. My commentators are Tony Schiavone, Taz, and Excalibur. Ring announcer Justin Roberts, backstage Renee Paquette. So pretty standard AEW for me.
Yes,
all
pretty
right.
standard.
Now the random thing was fun, and we stayed with that. But because we did that, and because we might now have people we don't necessarily want, I think we should we'll do a 10-minute thing here where we can do trades. So let's open the floor. Anybody who wants to do any trades, let's do that now. We'll do it for about 10 minutes, and then we'll wrap it up for the evening.
Fair enough. You mind just copy and pasting all that in the chat?
Okay, yeah, sorry.
I kind of lost track of like who I have and don't have.
Okay, let me just.
I
was taking the names off my list as they were getting drafted, so
I've lost my list,
man. I
man.
don't have a list anymore.
I've lost my list.
I'll because they've all changed. Okay, let me just post this.
case you were wondering what version of Samoa Joe I was going to use, I'm kind of using mostly TNA Samoa Joe combined with a little bit of NXT sizzled in there. Especially, but he wrestles like he did.
That's prime.
Yeah, Joe's in his prime, but he wrestles like he did in Ring of Honor when he was, back when he was the longest champion. That's his moveset.
People who aren't listening in will be confused as to why some of the things are short, but there we go. I posted it up in the drafted rosters. You can see what your rosters are now.
Again, don't worry about why I didn't mean to leave Paul Bearer out.
Right, okay, Glenn. I'm willing to give you heavy machinery back because I don't want.
So that's all right.
But I need to. But obviously, we're going to do a trade. So I'll give you heavy machinery back for Matt Riddle.
Yes, that's fine with me.
Okay.
That's fine. You can have Matt Riddle back. I need to keep my tag team because the Viking Raiders would be so lonely.
Yeah. Trade one heavy machinery, Matt Riddle.
You're next, JJ. Who are you going to trade with, Karl, or for me, or whatever?
Right, don't have to.
Okay, I was Okay, sorry. I was just looking for the rosters.
Looking for the roster. Oh, there's the draft roster. I see it.
Yeah, I posted it in the drafted rosters chat.
Oh, really?
Okie dokie.
Oh, that's okay. I see where it says trade, but I don't see.
Yeah.
That's all I see.
Oh, you're right. It says this message could not be delivered. Hang on.
Oh, what? Maybe just send like each roster as maybe it's too big. I don't know.
Okay. Let me send it separately. Right. Okay. After that trade, I'll post them now.
This has been an absolutely. This has been
it's
quite.
It's hard to say. I'll give you so and so when I'm not sure.
Yeah. Know how that feels, JJ.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, there we go. The trading.
I think it might have been because it was too many words.
That is actually yeah. There's a word limitation in there somewhere, I think. I admit this has been such an entertaining draft, even more than what we did 5 years ago. I mean, this is great for a relaunch. It's good to have you back, JJ. It's like we've all come back, our brother in arms, man.
Yes, this is fun for sure. Let me.
I can only imagine what DM's thinking right now. If he watches this, I can only imagine his reaction to all of this.
He's thinking, what the heck are these rosters?
Yeah, I think he'll shit his pants if he sees how big my roster is. He'll be like, "Holy shit!"
Okay,
Glenn, I'll be honest. I really want Triple H back. Is there anybody that you would be willing to part or to?
Let me check my roster, man.
Have for him.
Well, I was going to think of keeping Triple H and grow his hair back, like he did that one time in the
You could certainly welcome to do that.
I could, but hang on. Where's the trade roster? I've lost it. Where'd it go? Draft. Oh, there it is.
Okay, so
You're right
JJ's legends, if you wanted to trade him for another legend, are Austin, HBK, The Rock, Beth Phoenix, and Kurt Angle. The question is, do you want Kurt Angle back?
I'm having a look. I'm actually having a look here. He's got a pretty stacked up one, but then again, I'm thinking about it.
You could also use it to take somebody who you wanted, who you didn't get from the main rosters, though.
I was going to say, yeah.
I'm just looking at it right now. To be quite honest,
you said, "Damn it, I wish I had so and so."
Yeah, I was just playing. I could always give it back. I'll give you Triple H back if you want him that badly. If it's quote unquote best for business.
You could trade him back for Kurt Angle.
Well, actually, you know what? I'll give you back. I'm actually going to give you back for one of my women. I'm going to get Dewdrop back. You're
going to trade Triple H for Dewdrop?
What? No.
I'm screwing over, mate. I'll do the trade then. No, I'll trade you for a legend. I was just playing around there.
No, JJ,
okay.
You've got Dewdrop. That was a ridiculous thing.
Wait, yes. Wait, yes. I will take that.
If you want to, I can actually just trade you for another legend. I was just having some fun there. I'll do a real business with you.
No. He will accept that trade. If you want to give him that trade, he will accept that trade, JJ.
If you want to,
I think if you're trading a legend for a normal person, it's got to be 2 for 1, surely.
2 for
Nah,
1. Ooh.
nah.
It depends on. I think it just depends on the star power, of a current.
I think Legends should be for Legends.
All right then. All right.
fair.
Okay.
That's fair, yeah.
All right. Okay. Let me
But I'll be honest. I really want to keep Angle. So Angle for Triple H would be a no.
I'm not. That's fine. I was thinking about that, but at first, if you want Triple H back, I'll trade you for. I'm stuck with those top three, man. But I might get a no. How about Triple H for?
Saying you had plans that went bad because you didn't get Kevin Owens.
Actually, no. I'm not thinking about trading Owens. Not at this point because I've already got much bigger lads. So I'm thinking about trading Triple H for. If JJ's okay with this one, it's a big one. Perhaps Triple H for Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Oh, that. I'm sorry, no dice. That's
okay.
That's a good.
You don't want Austin to kill
Triple H is good. I like Triple H. I defend Triple H far more than anybody else, but
okay. Triple H for The Rock. Maybe.
Let me think about that. That's one I gotta think about.
Just in case you don't want
I'll
to
think
bring in
about
their
that
rival.
one.
Or
Austin is a no. Austin's a no. Angle's a no. Yeah, those two would be no's, honestly.
You don't want to lose to two bald guys, do you?
No.
JJ, I will give you Bianca Belair back.
I'm listening.
I'm willing to do that.
Do you want Pac back? I kind of feel bad because we're just undoing what the wheel did.
We can't make his mind
totally
up.
undoing what the wheel did. That's kind of why I didn't want to do Angle for Triple H because it's like that destroys the purpose of the wheel.
Ooh, I'm scared.
Yeah.
Where's WWF here? Or no, I'm WWF. Where's Old Habits?
No, I'm
WWE. I know. Old habits.
If you want, I've actually got another one actually for you, JJ. I've just had a good look in the roster. I had a good look on the roster. Maybe if it's a no, what if I gave you Triple H possibly for Cody Rhodes, for Cody, the American Nightmare?
Ooh, that's an interesting offer, but Cody was my number 2 pick, so
all right,
I'm keeping him.
I'm still looking, man. This is so difficult.
I respect it though. Like I think Legends can go for like your top 5 picks.
All right,
I
then.
think that's a fair trade.
All right then. That was another idea I had it.
Karl, what would you say if I gave you the Acclaimed for Bianca Belair?
Whoa.
AEW guys, through and through.
Some AEW guys on the WWF roster. It would be an intriguing twist.
I'd do it for Pac. Just let's just redo that.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
All right, but if you,
we're not gonna undo every wheel move,
No,
not everyone. No, just
some
those
some of them. We can undo that.
Holy shit! Oh, hey JJ, if you still want the Legends trade, if you want me to trade The Rock and for Triple H for The Rock, do you think you're still unsure about that?
I'm thinking about it. That's
the only suggestion I can go for, since you won't give
Stone
Cold away from me.
Yeah, I know. I know. I'm not giving you a lot of options.
It's all right. It doesn't matter because I've got a bunch of Legends already, more than you guys ever had. So it does feel a little selfish.
That's true. You're.
Don't mean to.
Hey, that's the draft. That's that's what happens in the draft.
It's just, again, just like in my real life, making decisions is one of my Achilles' heel. That's the thing I have in life. So this is, again, making decisions is one of the hard, if not one of the worst things ever, because I always worry about the outcome. I don't want to upset or PR anybody else.
Right.
I've got plenty of star power, but then again, if I pick up somebody, if I didn't choose another legend, I could always find, maybe I'll keep the Triple H thing aside. Let me go for a different one if I look on your roster.
Okay.
Since it's getting difficult for that one. If that's okay with Karl.
Now, Glenn, I have an offer.
Oh, all right. Draft rosting, okay.
I'm.
For the main roster, I don't mind. If you want some,
Right.
ooh.
I'm sorry. I've just got to think. There's. So, what would you say if I gave you? What would you say if I gave you Sheamus for Sami Zayn?
Sheamus for Sami Zayn, eh? Irish for a Canadian. Put that into consideration.
You could also have Sheamus's stablemate. You could have a stable there running,
Well,
running
I didn't like the idea of Cesaro and Sheamus being called the Bar and whatever it was. Didn't seem right to me. Who knows?
That's true. That could give you another. You would have another tag
team.
team there with those guys. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it. I
Okay.
could do some alterations about it, but you know what? I might go with that actually.
All
I'll give you Sami
right.
Zayn. I'll give you Sami Zayn, and I'll have the Celtic Warrior to join my my roster. I think I can do something with Sheamus.
All right.
All right then. I've just realised. Yeah, we've lost Karl there. His thing's spinning. Oh, there he is. Lost you for a second there, Karl. Your screen was spinning around like
dictating the trade right now.
Okay, so I think that's one trade sorted, but we'll think about the Legends trade because that was very difficult.
Okay. Yes, it's always difficult to part with them.
So, Tom, it's okay. I have no intentions of at the moment because we'll think about Triple H and the Legendary Thick. Okay, Tom, don't worry. So for the time being, that's.
I'm in everybody's ear. Don't worry about that.
So I've already made my decision with the trading. I've given Sami Zayn for trade for Sheamus, so I've done that one sorted out. Okay. So how many trades are we going for?
However we feel like, or if we think if we're happy with what we got, we can also part and say that we're good.
What about you, Karl? Do you want any trading? If you want any of my guys on your roster, just in case, anyone in particular you might not be feeling comfortable with.
I think I am good.
So no trading for me or you?
No, I think I'm good.
All right then. Same with JJ and you.
I have one. I'll ask Karl and I'll leave it open ended. Is there anything on my roster worth Shinsuke Nakamura?
Well, that'll be a big blow. Looking on Karl's, looking at the roster. Shinsuke Nakamura for
FTR.
Oh.
That's a good offer.
You know what? Considering who you have as a manager, that's what I was gonna do with them. So FTR for Shinsuke Nakamura. I'll do it.
Oh.
Because I was going to do exactly what you're going to do with them, and it works better for what your company is. So
I was just gonna say
Shinsuke for FTR. I'll do it.
It works fantastically in AEW.
Oh yeah.
I was just gonna say, for some reason, I was thinking Shinsuke would have looked good in AEW. I was thinking, just imagine
he would have fit there too. Really.
He would have had some kick-ass matches. I could actually envision him being the first AEW champion if Karl would have crowned him. That's what I was visioning in my head at that minute.
Yeah.
And how ironic for a Japanese wrestler to be the first AEW fantasy heavyweight champion.
I'm just ending up with the actual fucking AEW roster apparently. Not
much of a fantasy then, is it?
I mean, I'll be honest. I mean, that's kind of what I did. I took a lot of, outside of Moxley, I took a lot of WWE guys and.
Well, that's the only AEW guy. That's the only AEW guy you've ever took was John Moxley.
Yeah.
The only AEW guy on your roster.
Moxley and Punk, yeah.
And Punk, yeah.
I think with that, we'll go ahead and bring it to a close.
I'm good. I mean, I'll be honest, I'm good. So
the only one that's crossed my mind is Karl going after Liger.
Is he still going for it? If you want to do Karl, I have got more legends. If you want Liger back, if you want to. That's going to be difficult because you've got legends you do not want to trade with, I can tell. That'd be
Okay.
so hard.
Okay, Glenn. Listen.
I've got an idea. Okay.
There's
Right.
somebody who does not really fit in the AEW roster. I took him just because he's my guy, and I'm willing to do it. I'll give you Undertaker for Jushin Liger.
Whoa, Jushin Liger for the Undertaker.
That's why you got Taker just as a bargaining chip.
I thought for a split second you were going to go for somebody else.
Clever, Karl.
Okay, this will be a gut one for you, but then again, wow.
That is a hell.
I didn't see that coming, man. But guess what? Well, think about it. I mean, it was difficult for me and JJ to think because he got, because he won't say no to Austin or to Angle, but for you to trade the Phenom.
That's a hell of an offer.
For my all-time favorite Japanese wrestler.
That's all of our guy right here. So
Can't believe I feel sorry for Liger. I had something in mind. I was going to build him up, but because he was in NXT at one point. But you know what? If we were here right now, if my hand could go for the screen, I'll give you a handshake. I'll take it.
There we go.
That doesn't mean I'm going to bring. I'll do it.
That
Carl,
is
thanks.
Trade of the night.
Yeah.
We're not going to get anything bigger than that. Good night, everybody.
Everybody who's an outsider who would be like, "What the fuck is that trade?"
That would be do you know what I think? That would be the trade of the night. Get it?
People who don't value Liger would be like, "What the hell?"
Right.
And don't worry about you guys. Don't worry about the Undertaker. He's in my firm control, and guess what? He ain't gonna be like no. He's still like a hybrid, but he's still like in his attitude style. But he will change personas every time, and sometimes he might, whoever knows, you might see him as the American Badass, maybe. I could bring the Unholy Trio when he had his last match with AJ Styles. It depends on what I'm going to do with him.
You could do what you could do whatever you want now.
Hey,
you
I could even bring who knows? I could just bring back Taker and reboot him up again. Put Brother Love in his corner.
If I can turn the possibilities are almost endless with what you've got over there.
Okay, so
hang on. We can't trade matches, can we?
Yeah, why not?
You know what? I could think about that maybe, but then again, I'm not so sure about trading mine because I look pretty stacked on my own. But then again, it depends really.
You've got a stacked roster.
I don't think anybody wants my managers. And yeah, you know what? It sucks, but the tribal chief will be all right by himself.
All right then. Despite the fact he hasn't got Paul Heyman with him.
It sucks. We would love to have the wise man, but he fits with Brock better. So
Roman Reigns is capable of on his own. He's matured a lot, so I think he can hold his own, and we acknowledge that.
So with that said, folks, we'll go ahead and wrap it up this. Thank you, everybody, for joining us, and we shall see you for the first show in 1 month's time.
See you later, everybody.